Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
You can't see me, but I'm dancing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was about to
I'm
say.
here.
I mean,
And I'm doing it. I'm killing it.
I feel like that goes without saying, right? So last week, one of the players couldn't make it, and so I brought in a new guest. Uh, we know them through PR in Vegas, who does the Astonishing Tales. What platforms is he on?
Pretty much every podcatcher.
Pretty much
I
everything
listen
podcast.
on the Apple's podcasts, but they're on quite a
The
few.
the home base for it is on Red Bean.
There you go. That's Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop. Our former
Podbean.
player, still guest, PR. He's running a game over there, and Vegas plays there, but also I decided to poach one of his players for a guest spot, and that would be Bex, who's joining us. She was supposed to fill in last week, but I got very little sleep because our daughter decided that. So we decided it would be better to cancel, and instead we played Among Us, which you might have seen on my wife's stream, because she streamed it. And since we spent all that time getting Bex's character made, and we had a really great introduction for Bex into the situation. That's the word I want. I decided it would be fine if we did maybe just 1 week. Not making it a regular thing. If we did 5 people, which we haven't done since Neosoma, which was the campaign before last.
Correct.
Yeah. And since I didn't want to fidangle with a lot of extra work, I decided to use the old one-shot format. This is specifically the format I used for Rejects 2, which we did on Extra Life with the Woody Platoon losers. And it was easier for me. And yeah, so we're doing cameraless except for me. And we have 5 players. We can still see everyone's artwork when I turn that screen on. Goodness gracious. The Twitch chat it keeps prompting me to do stuff. Thank you guys for the subs. It's awesome. That being said, Happy New Year, everyone. 2021. And we're finally back for some more Dire Roll Lost Horizon. Last time, we saw this plucky band of... I don't even know what to describe you guys as. Every time I get to that part in the intro, I'm like, man, who are these people? Adventurers, I guess?
Yeah, we've got a bit of an identity crisis going on, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Are we good guys? Are we bad guys?
Well, you're not bad guys, but are you good
I mean-
guys? Well, discuss.
I think outside of, if we weren't put up against the groups we're up against, we'd look like bad guys. But since there are a lot of worse people,
Yeah.
we're just not good.
You're anti-heroes. There you go. It's been 3 months since they stopped a plot to bomb the Haku Peace Summit. Unfortunately, in doing so, they actually stopped the entire Peace Summit. And in the last 3 months, the 2 major superpowers of the Fire Expanse, this map right, yeah, that would be the Sphere Mandate and the Saldrosi Empire, have gone into full-blown, no-holds-barred war. And they are engaging each other outside of their own borders. Since they don't share a border, the major battleground right now is Haku. There's a skirmish there every week. There are skirmishes going on in the Wild Cluster. And as far as the rumors and information that the people not actually involved with the war know, it looks like the Saldrosi Empire has gained territory. They've formally brought the system of Nachi, which is home to the planet Nikipi, which is where our crew have friends. That is now officially part of the Saldrosi Empire. Also,
the origin system of the musical genre bubble step.
Yes, lest we forget.
This is important detail.
So the crew of the Involucre, having reunited with the Involucre and upgraded her with stealth tech, have retreated to Black Hole Quo 6564, and since we're on the map, I'll go ahead and ping it. Which is a black hole in the corner of the Fire Expanse, which has a space station known as Dubkey 4. Dubkey 4 is a far-reaching outpost from a society beyond the Fire Expanse that doesn't have any contact with the Fire Expanse, but is, it's on their star charts. The last time they were at WQ4, they were studying the wormholes back when they were on the ship the Androla, and they found a whole bunch of interesting stuff on the abandoned sections of WQ4, including what we now know is an ancient Empyrean teleportation device. Crew has been laying low, hiding out on WQ4, waiting for everything to blow over. Kind of rudderless, I think is a good description. Just kind of taking a moment to catch their breath. Also, their captain, Hypost, was badly wounded from their last encounter, was in a coma and needed to recover.
Yeah.
Everyone has since recovered and kind of gotten into a groove of life on WQ4.
Mainly it's just Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Hypost was living his Fast and Furious dreams. Razik had found a little protege to impart his medical expertise upon. Irene was keeping herself busy working on the Ceregal, which is the special apparatus that mostly she pioneered in order to extend psionic abilities. And then she's also been tinkering around with what she recently discovered is a teleportation device in the WQ4 abandoned research center. And Elise Lynette has been kind of acting as a deputy for hire for the space station, tracking down, ne'er-do-wells and criminals and giving them the business. And all of that came to a sudden and violent end when suddenly, in the midst of this remote space station, a team of Saldran special operators led by the Dragon Knight known as Stosis. Yes.
Like the Pokemon?
Exactly like the Pokemon. No.
They will come after us.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
Nothing like the Pokemon at all. His name is Stosis Gern. He is one of the Psi Knights that are trained under the former Institute of the Starkeepers, which is what Elise hails from before the Saldrosi took over our planet. They have renamed it the Dragon Knights. They have adopted their techniques and basically made it a Saldran-only organization of very scary Dragon Knights, having nothing to do with a Dragon Knight Pokemon. Disavow. Yeah, and upon first encounter between Elise and this Dragon Knight, Elise kind of got her butt kicked. I think that's safe to say. It could have gone much worse, or it could have swung in your favor. It was kind of, the battle was drawing at a standstill, but definitely leaning towards the Saldran's favor. When one of your new friends, a dim Ogorot named Dill, intervened on your behalf and caused a commotion so that the three of you could escape. Unfortunately, Razik, prior to that engagement, was caught alone, away from the party, and captured and brought aboard the Saldrosi ship. Now, if you're confused by Saldrin, and you haven't been watching the whole show, actually, even my players who have been here for every session often confuse the two. The Saldrin is the species, the Saldrosi is the nation, state. So, there you go.
You're not my dad. I'll be confused if I want to.
You know what? You have my permission to be confused.
I was going to say it would not be safe to say that Elise got her butt kicked. If you are near Elise. It would, in fact, be unsafe to say.
Yeah, agreed.
So I once before attacked a teammate, not intentionally, but I did do it.
Yes, you did. You're the reason Hyposis is in a coma, but we're not allowed to mention it. Okay.
A little.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, walk it off. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger and all that.
I mean, as far as comas go.
I mean, I got to eat popsicles and like drink Pedialyte. It was great. I mean, started talking to him again.
Yeah, then that's always good. Where we left you guys off, Razik was speaking with a manifestation of his now crazied mind because he has an insanity induced by heat delirium and also heat stroke and then also being mind probed by a Saldran psychic has caused him to temporarily, hopefully, become insane. And in his insanity, he has conjured an image of Iloa, an old friend back. What station was that? New Berks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New Berks back in the day.
Back in the day, New Berks. And his manifestation and he have decided that the best course of action is to break his thumbs and try to escape. And so his hands are free, and he's using his talons to work on the remaining of his bindings. He's strapped to a torture chair. And that was the last time we saw Razik.
Dope as hell.
And then the rest of you, I believe, were getting ready to go extravehicular, get on a hover bike, and traverse to the research base to perhaps
Irene and I.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are Elise and Dill up to? Did we establish that? I rewatched it recently. I don't recall if that was a plan or if you two are just on reserve.
I thought we were on our way to just walk there, but I honestly can't remember.
They were walking somewhere, but I don't think they were going specifically to the research station. I thought they were going to meet up with what's his face, the guy who runs this place.
Right, the leader of Dubkey 4, whose name starts with a K.
Kind of establish a mob.
Yeah, he's hustling up a posse to defend the station from these Saldran intruders. You guys convinced him. It was kind of easy. He's a human, and the Saldran are trying to wipe out the humanity. So it was kind of easy to get him on your side. What is his name exactly? I think it's
Karis Wig.
Karis Wig. That's right. Karis. The human in charge of Dubkey 4. He's rustling up a posse, and Elise and Dill are going to join said posse.
Right, and I want to say, yeah, Elise and Dill were going to meet up with the posse while Irene and Hypoes were running back to the abandoned section, to the teleportation area, so that Irene can grab her tools because we have to fix
some
something.
sabotage.
Yeah.
The Saldran sabotaged the station, which has made it impossible to access, or at least highly dangerous to access the docking cylinder, which is this cylinder of docking apparatus where the underside is empty, and then it comes off the bottom of Dubkey 4. So the bottom is empty space where you fly. You basically fly up and down to your docking platform or out. That area is normally pressurized. It is depressurized, which means people can only access their ships with vac suits, and even that, it is triggered an alert, which is preventing airlock doors from being opened, which is why you guys can't get to your ships. Why no one can get to their ships. The Saldran are in control of traffic in and out of the station. I think that covers it, guys. Are we up to speed? Are we ready to get going?
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, could you talk again about? No, I'm kidding.
No, I mean, I'm here for it. What do you need?
No. I was 100% completely joking.
You son of a bitch. Okay. We open on an exterior shot of Dubkey 4. In the far background, in almost imperceptible, we see the glow of the particles being pulled into the black hole, giving it a sort of silhouette. And we slowly zoom in, and we see a single figure in an all-black spacesuit. A very lean spacesuit. It's not those bulky ones that every single sci-fi uses ever. It's form-fitting. Pretty much the only bulk is the helmet. And the person just pushed off of the space station. And we follow this person sailing through the empty void for a minute we can hear them breathe in their helmet, and they raise their arm, and there's a computer console about across the forearm, and the readout is a trajectory from where they kicked off to their destination. When they look ahead towards their destination, the camera sweeps away at high speed, and we see floating a safe distance from the station a Saldrosi frigate. And it is clear that this lone individual is leaping from the space station and hoping to intercept the Saldrosi frigate. And that's just our little intro there as we cut away to another spot of extravehicular activity. A large hatch opens. It's one of the cargo freight airlocks has opened, and coming out of it is Hypoist riding his hoverbike with Irene, holding on in the back. And Hypoist is just screaming out of this freight airlock.
Hell yeah.
That's what I call pod racing.
Twice in a row we got pod racing references. Nailed it. Okay. So you guys take it away. You guys are headed, towards the other side of the space station, basically.
So we were able to get out through just by, I guess I would assume, Irene overriding the airlock thing, saying like, "Hey,
yeah, we're past that. This is an external airlock. Those are less secure than the inner docking airlocks.
Yeah, cool.
This one would be like a supply ship coming in, for station business, not as a customer. It'd be like it's like the cylinder. The cylinder is like the driveway. I mean the parking lot, right? And this is like the garage in the back.
I was gonna say the drive-through.
Yeah, I guess sort of. No,
drive-through space market.
But more like the garage in the back where the trucks go, So the parking lot's locked down, but you can still get out this way. But you can't reach the parking lot because it's a space station.
Okay. Yeah. So is there a wonky route from where we've kind of exited to the ruined area? Irene, tell me where to go.
There you go.
I mean, I assume at this point Irene's probably pulled up a schematic of the station on her what's it called?
Device.
Virtual tablet. Her
personal comm, is what it's called?
No. The forearm computer she
tablet.
has.
Yeah.
Personal comm is about that. Yeah, that's a personal comm.
Well, no, specifically, I have a virtual tablet. It is a full-on computer.
Okay, yeah.
In a forearm bracer. So I assume I probably would have pulled up a schematic of that and am bruising Hypoist's ribs with my right arm, and with my left arm, kind of like screaming out directions, even though we have comms, so screaming isn't necessary. But she's doing it anyway.
Yeah, just kind of like hit the lower volume on that bad boy.
Where do we go?
I mean, you give Hypoist directions. Like, we don't need to get into the nitty-gritty.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go. Directions. Have them. Enjoy them. Love them. Follow them.
Okay.
Don't make me pull over.
I'm going to try and drive with exceptional speed. So is that going to be a
piloting check? Sure sounds like it.
Piloting? That's great.
Oh, no, you're right. It would be driving, wouldn't it?
God damn.
You shouldn't have said that with such excitement.
It was worth a shot.
That was your downfall.
It's okay. I've got 2 hero points. Do I get any bonuses from the directions being provided, or?
Yeah, and you're not under duress. I'm going to give you a +2. One for the. Actually, do you have skill points in driving?
I have 1.
No, Irene.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so get a +3 step.
Oh,
Wee wee.
need a 14. Okay. There we
Okay.
go.
Damn.
That's a stellar?
Stellar. Yeah. On the money.
Okay, yeah, you're making great time.
And I look cool as hell.
I mean, yeah, that, obviously.
Say it, Jakin.
You look cool as hell.
Yes.
You're making great time, and you know what? You look cool as hell.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
I would stay cool as heck, but
Irene would not say heck.
Irene would say that's like hella cool.
There you go.
I hate it
I'm
so
just trying
much.
to I'm just trying to impress Irene so she'll stay my friend. Anyway, yeah, cool. I drive super cool and sexy like across this spaceship. God, that's the best sentence ever. And easily get us to our destination like a freaking boss.
Gotcha. I like it. Okay. Elise and your buddy Dill. The station is having fluctuating power issues. You don't think Dill could have done this when he hurled a chunk of the floorboard at the wall? You think this is further sabotage by the Saldrin? And that's just kind of common sense. Like, that's just your assumption. However, you've noticed that the amount of Saldrin present on the station seems to be significant because you keep running into them. So, since it's just you and Dill, do you want to risk getting into confrontation, or are you two going to be moving quietly and trying to avoid detection?
At this point, I'd probably be trying to move quietly to avoid detection, but of course, I can't guarantee that Dill will. He's kind of huge.
Well, the fortunate thing about Dill is he's an NPC, so why don't you give me a stealth check, and we'll see where you land.
Sweet.
Oh, and because of the fluctuating power, which is causing dim light here and there, I'm going to give you a +1 step.
Oh, good, because I'm not ranked in that at all.
Oh no. A 22. You guys are like getting all your big rolls out in the beginning.
Wait till I try to escape again.
That means I'm gonna die later. That's an excellent.
And excellent. Okay. Yeah, you and Dill managed to avoid the Saldrosi patrols and make your way to where you're supposed to meet Karis. Assembled there is about a half dozen of the usuals that you've worked with since you've been running deputy on this space station. But Karis himself is not ready yet. They recognize you. They recognize Dill. It's kind of hard not to.
Where's the one that Dill wants arrested? Is he here?
No, these would be as close as you get to law-abiding citizens on this godforsaken Hell Rock.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Well, I promised Dill. I'll find him later.
Find him later. Yep. You want to have a moment here, or do you want to move on?
I'm just gonna look around and be like, his name's Karis?
Karis,
So
yeah.
it's like, anyone know the status of Karis?
They all just kind of shake their head. But one says, we haven't heard anything, and given the situation, I assume no news is good news.
Okay, so do I know that the Saldrin are resistant to energy weapons? Like, is that just common knowledge? Or
Yes, that's super common knowledge, yeah.
I'm gonna prep her and be like, all right, everyone, the Saldrin are resistant to any kind of energy weapon you have. So if you have something other, use it.
Yeah, they start checking their weapons, and one of them puts down his energy weapon and looks to replace it.
All right, cool. As I do that, I'm also gonna pull out my vibro chakram. Uh, is Karis supposed to meet us?
Yeah, you're supposed to regroup with Karis.
Well, once Karis is here, we'll leave, and then I try and find a console where I can contact Karis.
Okay. Give me an awareness check. Oh, so much for those good rolls. Alright, you don't find a console that has power because of the fluctuating power issue. Alright. I think it's time we tune into Razik here.
You don't have to.
Razik, give me a You actually you have quite a few options here for skill choice. I think I know which one you're going to choose, so I'll save it for last. You could roll security. You could roll misdirection, or you could roll hand to hand.
What am I trying to do?
Break free of your bonds.
Okay, so you said misdirection, hand to hand, or security.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm gonna go hand to hand. Sadly, my talons don't count as knives, so that's just gonna be a flat roll. Do I get minuses or bonuses?
Yeah. You get penalties.
I figured. -1 because of the physical fatigue from the heat room.
And then another -2 because these are designed to not be busted out of.
So -3 total.
Yep.
No wounds effect, and I don't believe I have anything that would help me anywhere else. So we are going to roll a -3. I need a 10 or more.
Woo! 10 on the dot.
So that's an average success.
Okay. Where we find Razik, he has made good work on removing his bindings. And since we established that the people he's interacting with has been on a haphazard rotation, in the room with him, we as the audience can see, there's another person. It's not Iloa. Who is it? Who is Razik manifested this time?
Either his assistant, his current assistant slash student, or if we want to make it extreme, maybe his wife.
Okay, let's make it his wife because I feel like his assistant would be distracting. You know,
Okay.
it could be your assistant's here. You know.
Fair enough.
Right. Whereas your wife definitely could not. So with you is Xena, your wife. And she says, well, there you go. You're free. That's all you ever wanted, right? Was to be free.
Well, I wanted to be free with you, but you never could get rid of that career of yours until... Well, you never could get rid of that career of yours.
She just scoffs.
Sometimes I wonder if the situation would be reversed if you had been the one that had their career ruined due to something outside of your control.
Oh, well, as you know, I'm far too smart for that.
I used to think the same thing. It's probably why it happened the way it happened.
So the image of your wife kind of fades, and another image emerges, and this one is of Elise. And she says, "Okay, enough of that. That's the regret and self-doubt part of your brain. That's why I'm here. We got to get out of this room."
Well, then just cut open the door.
Ah, you're crazy. Crazy, you know that?
Maybe? I'm not sure anymore.
Well, I'm not actually here. I'm a figment of your imagination because you are in fact crazy.
What's up with everyone telling me that lately? It's as if the world's a simulation.
You want me to go get Aloha?
Oh no, not her again. I hate that the fact that she's smarter than me and she knows it and she rubs it in my face, but I need to deny it. Okay, we gotta get out of here, so I need to get through that door. I'm not good at electronics. I don't think I can just cut it through even with these amazing things that I have at the tip of my fingers. Maybe I can fiddle the lock? The electronic lock? I've seen Irene do it.
All right, you head over, and it's really hot. You're like wiping your brow.
Yeah.
Not sure how Azretians stave off heat. Do they perspire? Oh. Anyway, you're doing whatever it is that Azretians do. And yeah, there's just a single panel that's quite maybe like an inch wide, 2 or 3 inches tall, and it's got a flat, smooth surface. And on the bottom is a button, which you saw in your delirious state. You saw that it's basically that button opened the door for the Saldran interrogator, Stosis.
Well, I mean, there's a chance that since I was bound that they haven't locked the door, so Rizik will simply exclaim, not too loud, but like just normal voice, be Alakazam, and he pressed the button.
Nothing happens. And in the lingering moment, you're startled by the voice of Iloa, that strange, graveling, crunchy voice that says, well, I mean, this is a Saldrosi military vessel. Stands to reason that they would lock their doors.
Even with a bound person inside the cell, like, that's extreme, but I understand the logic behind it.
Well, of course you do. Because I do.
Ugh, you are insufferable at times.
I can't disagree with that.
That's very logical, isn't it? Anyhow, I need to get through this panel or through this door. I don't suppose that you or I know anything about this panel.
Iloa isn't there anymore. Instead, you just kind of feel like there's a presence in the darkness around you, and you hear the voice of Stosis, and you're not quite sure if it's real or not. And he says, "You're never getting out. You're my prisoner."
Well, the fact that you're reaching out to me tells me that I'm on a good path, because otherwise I would already be back in that chair. So,
The door opens.
interesting. I'll step out.
Okay. You kind of clear this haze of steam, and your boots hit the bulkhead, and you're in a better lit hallway, and you just can tell how cool it is compared to that steaming room, that sauna interrogation chamber.
The closest wall, I hug it.
Okay. Bex, you managed to open the door, and this is Rishin just came out and has thrown himself onto a wall. And then Azretian is kind of like a bird person.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. Are you really hugging a wall right now?
Let me enjoy my moment of victory.
Wouldn't you rather get out of this shithole?
2 minutes, please.
Ugh, clearly. And she's gonna grab him and just kind of like, on. It was not easy getting in here. Let's go.
No, but I'm trying to get out.
Shh. I know that. Let's go.
And Razik, you come face to face with the black clad figure we saw in the intro. I mean, that doesn't mean anything to
What?
Razik, but, you know.
So who are you anyway?
You're really going to quibble with someone who just let you out? Come on.
I put myself out. I managed to unlock the door.
You fucking crazy?
Yes, I've established that already.
Oh, great. Well, I haven't. Come on. And she's gonna like put her arm through his, I guess, arm, wing, whatever, and try and pull him along.
Yeah, he has arms and legs. He doesn't have wings. Instead, he has a patagium, like a flying squirrel, but it's collapsible. So don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
And no like feathers or anything.
And no feathers. Yeah, featherless.
Oh. When you grab Razik is kind of weak after spending so much time in that room, but like he kind of lets himself be dragged a little, but he says, you feel more real than the other ones."
Really? You think? Just be quiet. We're actually going to get out of here. You have to be quiet and follow me.
Well, I mean, you're kind of dragging me, so sure.
Oh, shut up. Do I have to tape your beak closed?
No.
Quiet. She's gonna look around.
Okay.
Is the hallway still clear?
You can hear the unmistakable sound of heavy combat boots clinking down the floors here are kind of graded, so they make a lot of noise. Obviously, you're able to traverse them almost completely silently. But yeah, were you alone, you would just activate your stealth suit and everything would be fine. But you have this loudmouth Azrishian with you. So what's your play?
Oh god. Hmm. The on the way in, they all look the same. They're all so roasty, or do any of them look different?
None of the ones you've run into. The only ones you've seen are these kind of. They don't look super heavily armored. They kind of just look like guards or crewmates. In fact, the ship seems pretty empty. You suspect that the bulk of the ship's capacity has already boarded the station.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit, to kind of like, all right, you just be quiet, stay here, hug the wall again. I'm gonna scout ahead and make sure no one's coming.
On it, boss. And like he's just gonna hug the wall again.
Okay.
So cool.
Zeke. As you're hugging that cool wall, you also hear those footsteps, and they can only mean one thing: that the Saladrin are coming back. Normally, you would just keep hugging that wall, but you're insane. So can you roll a d10 for me?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay. Oh, fortunately, a 5 is do nothing. So you just keep hugging that wall.
Ooh. Alright.
Perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
Cole, what are you doing?
I'm gonna scout back up the way I came from, and see.
Using the stealth suit active, or?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. And remember, you have +5 step while the stealth suit is active. And you get the +1 from it. Yeah. Total +5 step.
Okay.
Well, I think you rolled really well.
I believe that's stellar.
Yeah, the highest one is stellar.
Yeah, I think.
I'll just let you know that if you get a 31 on any check, it's stellar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, so.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah,
so you are quieter than quiet. If any Seldrosi is next to you, they don't even see you or hear you, and you're able to scout ahead. There only seems to be a pair of Seldrin kind of crisscrossing these hallways. You don't know if they're doing it on a regular basis. They weren't here when you came through. And you think if you just wait enough time, you can probably get the Azretian back to the airlock. But there is the manner of, you came here by pushing off of the space station. Razik, you don't wander around in a spacesuit, do you?
Nope.
Sure. Good. I look like freaking Doc Brown. I need a haircut so bad.
It's your kids, Razik.
Okay. All right. Do I know, is there a way I can kind of access or know the layout of the ship to know how to get off without going outside?
There's a computer terminal you can access, but from there you'd have to probably breach its encryption and gain access. Fortunately, that's kind of your forte.
Yeah. I would like to do that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's going to be a security check. However, since this is a military grade computer encryption, I'm going to give you a -2 step, which is going to net to a -1 because you have a +1. You are a survivor.
Right.
So if you remember, if you go up to the number 2, on the right hand side of your hotkey bar, you click up to 2, you should get the negatives, and then you'll click -1.
But I have some stuff too that I think
Offsets that.
Yes, I'm trying to look for it.
Oh yes,
Sorry?
okay, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm gonna check with you. I think I know what you're talking about because you have talents that may help. Yes, you get a +1 step bonus to athletic checks to climb and security checks to open locks. I'd say
that doesn't quite.
that's not gonna quite fit because this is more like a password and you're uploading an algorithm type of situation. So I don't think it's gonna fit. So you are gonna take the -1.
Okay. Yeah. But I had something else that was like also did something for data something or other, but I don't know where it is. Okay. So, sorry. Getting back to where's the this one. Okay.
A 14.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Good or bad?
14's probably good. So compare it to your security numbers. First,
My character sheet is kind of frozen on me. I
That's
don't
not
know
good.
what happened.
Well, you need a 6 for an average, an 11 for an excellent, and a 16 for stellar, so you got an excellent success.
Oh, there you go.
So
It just came back on me.
You have clearance level access to the ship's computer. You don't have command level access, so you can't, change course from this terminal and all that stuff. But anything you want to access from this computer that isn't changing its functions, you can probably do that.
Okay. Does it give me anything like blueprints and like mapping
Yeah, you can
stages?
download that to your personal comm.
Okay. What about like security rotations so I can keep away from the guards? Keep the crazy loud man away from the guards.
Yeah, what you see is there are automated security drones. They're currently offline, and the ship's marine complement is not on board. So the only people wandering around are not security personnel. They're just shipmates, and engineers and technicians.
Nice. I'm gonna go back and find my non-feathered arm friend.
Well, let's see if he's there. Roll a d10, Razik.
Oh no.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Razik. A Saljan rounds the corner, and you immediately lunge to attack. Give me a hand-to-hand attack check.
-1 still because of the heat that I'm still affected by, right?
Yep.
Average.
Okay, roll damage. All right. Cole, as soon as you turn off your stealth suit so that you can grab the Azrician, he lunges at you with a crazed look in his eyes. You raise up your arm and he scratches through it. It doesn't like rip through your stealth suit. It doesn't puncture it, but it does, press against it hard enough that you get a graze. So mark 1 graze because you have 3 physical defense armor. So that's a graze. So it doesn't puncture your suit, but yeah, he scratched you through it basically.
What the bloody hell is that? Why are you attacking me?
It's not a Saldrin. It's actually the strange woman in the suit.
Well, stop looking like a Saldrin. I mean, you don't
Seriously?
now, but you used to.
Seriously? Oh, Lord. What have they done to you, or what have you done to yourself?
He dug into my brain and he rattled it a little. Okay, I'm putting it back together.
Slowly. Come on. I think that.
I'm a doctor. It takes a long time.
Wonderful. We don't have a long time, but I think I have a way out. Now, this time you can actually follow me if you're done hugging the wall and attempting to, kill the person who's helping you.
I'll follow you, but you better not turn into a Saldrin.
I can't promise that if you've gone a little bit nuts.
I mean, if I'm nuts, you're nuts too, so it's fine. Anyway, let's go. We're wasting time here.
Right, let's go.
Okay, I think it's a good time to scene transition to Irene the High Post.
So we made it to the Empyrean teleportation pad thingy, right?
Not quite.
Oh no. Okay.
Hang on. Bex, I shot you a message. I hope that answers your question. Yeah, you guys have found another freight access point. Irene, overrode its protocols, and you have put your bike, but it's a bit of a walk. So, let me grab High Post, scene, scene. Oh.
We weren't able to go back to the ship, correct?
No, the ship is inside the docking cylinder, which it doesn't have external access.
Cool, so I don't have like my rifle or anything. It's just the pistol I always carry.
Just your pistol. I mean, you do have your vacuum armor. We established that.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
You
Because
rode it. Yeah.
Wear it. Cool. Yeah. All right. I just got the laser pistol. I mean, I'll at least have it out and ready while we walk.
Okay. Well,
Where did Irene go?
pretty dark, huh?
Oh, wait. I can turn on my little hover light, please.
Yeah. Let's do that. Vision. 90 degrees. Bright light. How many meters is it?
I think it's only a few squares, but I'd have to double check.
Let me give you 10 meters.
I never put that on my sheet because I'm smart.
I just gave you 10 meters, 90 degree angle. There you go.
Cool. There she is. Okay. You coming? Or okay, cool.
Okay.
Where's the TID PP? Is it still on the ship too?
Oh, I was muted that entire time. Didn't realize.
Oh, cool.
Yes, TID PP is on the ships. Irene's got basically nothing but her psychic punch available at the moment.
And her beauty looks.
You didn't have
I
your
mean-
blade with you?
No, I don't carry that around.
Makes sense.
Just double checking.
Unlike some
That's-
people who secreted it on their person, we will not ask where.
That sounds like something
I'd say
smart to
double
do. And we've established that Irene is the dumbest smart person in the galaxy.
She's book smart, not street smart.
Yeah. Oh, geez. I'm trying to... I want to say if we're... I'm using a little bit of meta knowledge here, but this is memory, so it's probably character memory too. If we're this far equivalent north, I want to say we need to keep going south to get to the pad. So, I mean, Irene's just going to keep going because...
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna trust Irene knows where we're going. She's got a map.
Why is it locked? That was both out of character and in character.
Yeah, it was.
All right, is this a physical lock or a digital lock?
I mean, either way, it's security. So
Don't you logic at me.
Iloa appears.
Yeah. So
Oh
we're
no,
gonna...
not you too.
Wait, does Aloha actually appear?
No. I'm fucking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna try and break through it. Pluses, minuses. What do we got?
I can
No
help out.
pluses. And Hypo's can help. Is Hypo's skilled in security?
Very, yeah. Well, not
Plus-
very, but yes.
Plus 2 step.
Okay. +2 step. That is one shy of a stellar. All right. We're gonna keep going. I want to. If I remember the doors correctly, I think we're coming up on it here. God, fuck you, damn it.
I'm gonna say you said that in character.
Yep. That's...
And then you round the corner to 4 expectant Saldran special operators who are already aiming guns in the doorway, and one of them goes through his helmet, you know, because they're all armored up. He goes, "Irene, raise your hands."
I really don't have the time or the patience to be... Fuck all of you. And she will raise her hands and try to signal Hypois to stay back. While also looking...
I think you would have heard the voices.
Right. While
Oh my
also
goodness.
looking into the
Nor-
room.
Brief aside, normally when I open something, like a document, with all this stuff open, my computer comes to a crawling halt. But now with my new CPU, I just double-clicked it and I was like, yeah, here you go.
Yep, there
I'm
you
like,
go.
oh, it's amazing when
Enjoy.
you have a new CPU that isn't 8 years old.
Also looking into the room and seeing how it can... Oh, I realize this isn't the other game, but can I flashback?
If only we were playing Scum and Villainy. But we're not. We're playing Alternity.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a relatively, like, this would make sense as she's in here tinkering with things.
Actually, this game does have a system for, you know, changing the narrative. You can spend a hero point.
I could spend a hero point. I could do exactly that. I would have 0 hero points left. So we're not going to do that. Instead, these look like crates.
Yeah, they're
Of stuff?
probably like spare parts that you've been collecting.
Yeah. I want to hit these boys with one of these crates.
Using
These-
that old
these
that old
ones.
black magic.
That old voodoo.
Yeah. If you're wondering why there's so many Farscape references tonight, it's because I recently been watching Farscape again. I know that
Yeah.
none of you actually know a Farscape reference if it hit you in the face. Actually, I don't know that about Bex, but I know about the rest of you. But that's what's
Yeah.
happening. Lots of Farscape references.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
give
for
me
you.
a psychokinesis check. And while he's doing that, everyone should go watch Farscape.
Okay, goodbye.
He heard
Any
me. Gotta watch 4 seasons and a mini series.
modifiers on it at all?
No. You're no modifiers.
All right, good. So we're gonna expend some psionic effort and give myself some modifiers on it, specifically a +3 modifier on it.
Okay.
A 14, I want to say, is an excellent.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh God, I have to look that up real quick. Missile. I'm assuming I'm using it as missile.
I
I
assume.
was trying to find a flashlight to give, you an idea for the hover light, but I found out what you're using because it's called a virtual tablet. Found
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's
You can expend psionic effort again to increase its damage.
I would have to make 2 fatigue checks in
Correct.
so doing.
Yes.
Right
now you're doing 1d6 plus 4 physical. If you expend psionic effort, you'll do 1d6 plus 8.
Well, I got an excellent. I thought it would be. Oh, I got it. No, I'll do 1d6 plus 4.
Okay.
That's fine. We're just gonna type that in.
I can actually have Notepad open and record their hit points without using scratch pieces of paper. I'm living in the future, guys.
That is 6 damage of crate.
And that's which one are you hitting? This one right here?
I mean, it was just kind of aimed in between them, so whichever is more appropriate.
So number 4. You did 6. Wow. Okay, 6 physical damage barely penetrates their armor. So that is going to be a light wound.
Right.
Because they don't take raises.
But they were not expecting it.
Correct.
You know what I realized though?
Roll initiative.
So they definitely can see my light.
I'm gonna make my psionic fatigue check real quick.
Yes, do that.
I have no modifiers on at the moment. It is either endurance or willpower, you said, or is it? I don't remember which one it is. Willpower is my best shot, so I'm gonna roll that.
It is resilience or willpower, your choice.
Yeah, willpower is my best choice.
I'm gonna pull.
That's a fail.
Bex to the scene just so that Bex, you can click on the combat. You can right-click the fist icon on the top right, and that'll pop out the combat tracker, so you can kind of see how the combat works. Hopefully, this combat won't be very long. If it goes longer than 30 minutes, I'm gonna cut you guys off, just because like the party's split, and I don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah. And then initiative. Oh, that's a big old fail.
It's a success for me.
Okay, remember to type out your.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, they have a +1 step. Okay. Success 12. Spec Ops operator number 2 got an excellent, so he'll be going first. And then you got a 12, so Spec Ops operator 3 beat you there with a 13. Spec Ops operator 3 will be going second. And then Hypoist is the only other one that succeeded, I think. So we got a 4 and an 8. Yeah, so then it's Hypoist. Alright, everyone else failed. Failed with a 6, failed with an 8, failed with a 4. So
yeah, 4 Irene 1.
Yeah. Be on impulse 2 because to fail. Irene will be on impulse 2 because to fail. And 1 will be on impulse 2. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. Did you type something important? I delete the initiative rolls just because it's cleaner for me to look at. Yeah, sorry about that. I was like, delete. Oh, wait a minute. That's an Elenia, not me. Okay. Spec Ops operator number 2 is going to go. Spec Ops operator 2 is this one back here. He has an elevated position on Irene.
There's a copy and paste, luckily for you.
to the
Oh.
range given in the item description and poor Okay, well, that doesn't super help me right now. Okay.
Oh, find.
This operator is going to take a 1 impulse action to switch to a stunner. They had their assault lasers out because they were on guard, but now that Irene is here and they want Irene alive, they're going to take that 1 impulse to switch weapons. Both of them are going to do that. So 2 and 3 have stunners out. Hypoist, you're up.
Okay. So I have to run at someone to charge.
I mean, I kind of play by ear, so like if you only move half your movement, you can convert a move into a charge. I'm cool with that.
I feel like running up to be by Irene is still charging, if you know what I mean.
Well, you can only do a 2-meter shift with an attack, so you can move up to Irene as a charge because you have Trooper. You can do charge range attacks.
Yeah, exactly. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to like move and then attack.
Yeah, you can do a charge.
Cool. Let's scoot. Oh, I should. Blinded. No. That's not how flashlights work, unfortunately.
Actually, in the dark, they're pretty debilitating, but that's not a mechanical thing.
Yeah, and they were just in a light, so
That's true,
I'm
too.
just being a goof. That's a +2. Wait, when you charge, it's a -1 to your attack, right?
When you charge with Trooper, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's just a +1 step.
And who are you shooting with your pistol?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just pistol. +1. 13 with energy weapon. That is a excellent, which is I'm gonna need it because I only have energy weapons.
Oh no.
That's all I own.
Okay.
That's 8 damage.
Yeah, you shoot. It pierces through the Saldron's armor, and it doesn't seem phased by it at all.
I mostly just did that so that I could move and still do something.
That was a 4 impulse action.
Yeah.
Right, operator number 4, 1 impulse switch weapons. Irene.
How much would you say a Spec Ops operator weighs?
In kilograms?
In kilograms.
Yeah, we learned conversion back in elementary school, but I don't retain it.
1 pound is 2.2 kilograms.
Wow. So I would say.
Or is it the other way around?
Oh,
no, yeah,
I
yeah.
trusted you.
Sorry. 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. I was fucking that up.
Nope. 1 pound is equal to 0.45 kilograms.
Right. So 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds.
All right. I'd say this guy, just for the sake of being average, let's say he weighs 100 kilograms.
Okay, good.
I mean, that's just north of 200 pounds. So.
I love it. Oh, Elise, question for you. You know this better than I do.
Yep.
I cannot use lift on a living creature. I have to use restrain and hope that I roll well enough to move it, right?
You can lift a dead body.
Right, but they're not dead, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not yet.
You can, however, attempt to pull weapons out of people's hands.
It's true.
No, I'm trying to legally distinct force push someone.
Yes, that would be restrain.
Yeah. And that would require a stellar. Which, I mean, I can do. It's just not a great chance of it happening.
Even if you restrain them, like, they won't be able to make an attack, right?
On an average, they can't aim, charge, or dodge. They have a -2 penalty on physical skills. Excellent is where they're immobilized, and I think immobilized means they can't attack.
Okay.
So at an excellent, I can. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try this. Spec Ops operator number 2.
Okay.
He's getting restrained. Because you said 100 kilograms, that is no modifier. Oh wait, that would have been on lift anyway, so it doesn't matter. I do have a -1 because I took that level of psionic fatigue. So we are going to go ahead and expend psionic effort again to turn that into a +2. That is a stellar.
Hey.
All right, you want to move? You can move the target up to 10 meters.
Yeah, I want to put him right there.
Like that.
Just so that he's on the pad.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
he's
Or-
restrained, so he can
Yep.
take no physical actions at all. The only thing he can do is basically make athletics checks to attempt to struggle free. He has to meet or beat Stellar in order to break free. You,
Yep.
however, are distracted.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and make my
Wait.
willpower check.
Yeah.
To boop boop boop. That is a success, I want to say. Let me double check it. Yep. No extra psionic fatigue. Okay. So that's what, 3 impulse, I think?
Yes, and it should be pointed out that no, Spec Ops Operator 1 is still, he had the worst initiative, right? So he still doesn't have his weapon out. Okay, so
Yeah.
now they all have stunners out. Spec Ops Operator 2 is the one being restrained, so he's going to make a 1 impulse athletics check. His athletics is 9+. He's not. He doesn't have any wound penalties. He needs a 19 to break free.
And does this count as a physical skill check?
It says a creature restrained by psychokinesis can attempt a athletics check as a 1 impulse to struggle free. So like,
Right.
yeah. So he can still do that. He just has to, in order to do it, he has to
Right.
equal
No,
or
I
beat your level of success.
No, I get that, but because he's also it's stellar, excellent, and average, he has a -2 step penalty to any physical skill check. So if he's physically struggling, he has a -2 penalty to it.
Okay, that makes sense.
That tracks.
He got an excellent, so he is still held.
He got an excellent, so he's. Oh my god.
However, it is a 1 impulse, so he's going to be able to do that again quite quickly. Right, Operator 3 is going to take a shot at... Hypo's just shot at him, even though fruitlessly. So he's going to return fire on Hypo's with his stunner.
Well, that makes sense.
So he's got +1 step, 9+. Missed!
Nice.
And that's going to be a 3 impulse for him. Number 4 is going to take a stunner shot on Irene. It's a +1 step because Irene is distracted, so it's a +2 step total. Oof. That is a stellar with stunner.
Okay.
I mark him.
Okay.
Yeah, get marked.
You remember how to
noob.
do that? You can click select target.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Was it this guy who did it?
It was the
It was
guy,
4?
the one on top. Yeah, one Vegas is something.
Okay.
Okay, stunner does 1d6 + 4 energy non-lethal. So 9 energy non-lethal, and give me an endurance check.
9 energy, non-lethal twice.
Yes, correct, twice.
So that's 2 non-lethal moderate wounds. And I'm sorry, endurance check, you said?
Yep.
Okay, because I have moderate wound, that is now at a -1. A 13 on endurance is a fail. I'm stunned. Oh, that. Hold on. I have a flat +1 on endurance. So that would have been a 17 on the control die on the d20.
Where's your flat one from endurance coming from?
Mind over body,
Yeah, okay. So you got a 17, which is a success?
which is a success.
Right, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't take any stun.
Right.
Alright, Operator 1. Gonna take that shot on Irene. He's got a clean shot. Same thing. Well, when I said same thing, I didn't mean the same thing. But here we are. Irene is gonna take 8 energy damage, non-lethal twice, and then also needs to make an endurance check.
Quick question for you. I can't remember. When do light wounds clear?
At the end of the day.
And these 2 light wounds I have are from this day. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that would negate it down to 6, but I'm full on light wounds and 9 mile full on moderate wounds. So that is 2 non-lethal serious wounds.
Okay, now you do have the -1 because you have a moderate wound. So wound
Yep.
penalty. Give me that endurance check. Wow.
That's a success.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Words escape me. All right, our boy number 2 is going to attempt that endurance check. I mean, the athletics check. Failed, so he's still bound. I think he's going to get to do it at least once more. Yep. That's an average, so he failed. All right, Hypost, you're up.
I'm gonna do this to provide Irene a little bit of cover. So that's a 2-meter step, and I'm gonna hit him with my +1, which acts as an aim, so I don't have to aim. So I'm going to add an well, no, I'm not gonna add an impulse to dodge. I'm just gonna try and hit him really hard with my wee little pistol
Okay.
that he does not care about, but I'm just trying to be annoying. Okay, +1 plus.
I don't think that's your max. Are you maxed out in energy weapons?
No, I needed a 7 in energy weapons. Okay, so that's a 2 and a 2.
All right, so that's 3 impulses.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay, Irene, you're up.
Moment of truth, boys and girls. Is it safe to assume that I have established a connection between my virtual tablet and the equipment in the room?
I think that's safe. That's fair.
Granted, this is probably still more than one impulse. Whatever impulse you think is appropriate. I'm going to push the big red button.
Use a tool as 3, so I'm going to give it 3 impulses. Okay.
I'm going to push the big red button. I'm aiming it just outside the station, but within its sensor range.
Okay. Well, Irene would have the knowledge that this thing isn't functional because of the broken crystals.
Oh, well,
but
darn.
You can hit the red button and see what happens.
For science.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What appear like bolts of electricity lunge from the device into the Saldrin. He starts to vibrate violently and then explode in a gory mess. He's gone.
So, like, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't send my tools through that thing.
And you're no longer distracted because he's gone.
Yep.
There's nothing to focus on.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Cool.
If you can do that a few more times,
yeah, well,
I'll stand in front of you.
Working on it.
Speaking of standing in front of Irene, you're getting shot again.
Yeah. That was the point.
You missed. And you're getting shot again. That is an average hit. You're going to take... I think that's flat.
I believe stunner is +0, yeah.
+1, actually. So that's 3 energy non-lethal. I assume that doesn't get through your armor.
LOL. No, it doesn't.
Okay. And then the next guy's also going to shoot you. 14 is an excellent, so he's going to do the +4. 1d6 +4. 7 energy damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's non-lethal, but you do need to give me a endurance check.
Okay. I have forgotten that I had wounds from our last fight. I apologize for this. I did not look at it until now. I am a bad tabletop player.
You know,
But-
you know, it helps.
The big red bar?
The big red bar in Comic Sans.
I had gotten so used to it for such a long time that I would always have wound penalties. but I
People who
just
don't know
tried-
what they're talking about, Vegas put on his character sheet right smack dab in the middle in huge Comic Sans red letters, check wound penalties.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Jake, and you can beat me up for it later. I'll meet you in the parking lot. But wear a mask. So that's flat roll plus wound penalties. I'm so sorry. I feel
You were so happy to be free of wound penalties, and then you
I
immediately
was so happy
got
to
wound
be.
penalties.
Yeah, that's so close. Damn it.
So that's a fail.
Yeah, it's
Alright, you are
it would have been a success.
You're stunned for 3 impulses. And then he's done for 3 impulses. Irene, you're up.
Okay, so this is going poorly.
I mean, you killed one of them.
Right, but they all have guns and we only have one gun.
One
And the
gun,
gun
and
doesn't
it
work.
may as well be a BB gun against Saldrin.
So we've done really well considering.
So okay, actually, that brings up a good question. They have stunners. You said the guys in the back had what kind of rifles?
Well, they all have assault lasers, and
Assault
stunners
lasers.
as their sidearm.
But my recollection of Saldrin combat tactics and kit is that they not all of them, but some of them carry flechette weapons.
You're mistaken. Saldrin understand their own strengths, and so they only carry energy weapons because they know if their weapons get turned
Oh.
against them, they'll be a-okay.
Well, how the hell? I thought one
You're
of us
thinking
stole
of
a
the
flechette weapon from them.
You're thinking of the Sphere Man. The Sphere Man. Pretty much everybody who doesn't like the Saldrin carry flechette weapons, including the Solis Commandos from the Fair Star Oligarchy.
Okay.
I think that's who you're
okay.
thinking of, where you got the flechette
Okay.
weapon from.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fuck that noise.
O'Reilly.
Need to double check one last little bit of information here. I want to say it's in the arms and equipment guide. Yes, it is. Grab my ruler here. Let's call this corner.
Do you have a grenade?
Yeah, I do.
That's what I thought. I kind of thought you had a grenade.
If I were to drop, oh, that's not going to work. If I were to drop right here, would a 3 meter radius get all of them? It doesn't look like it would hit.
That's a 3 meter radius.
That's a 3 meter diameter. Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. My brain's squares are 2 meters. 3 meter.
You can hit 2 of them.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for that.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm gonna. You're gonna say that I have to draw it.
No, I'm gonna say drawing and throwing a grenade is part of the same attack. Action.
Okay, I'm gonna say because in that case, I'm just gonna use psychokinesis to toss it.
No. I'd say drawing it and throwing it.
Yeah,
is part of the same attack
it's a
action.
numb gas grenade. Can I use psychokinesis to toss it?
Yeah.
Rather.
I let if you recall, yes.
Okay.
We've established precedent for that.
Yeah, because that's way better than my athletics check to try to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that about Irene.
Numb gas grenade.
Wow, hurtful.
I mean, she doesn't come to my aerobics classes, so.
Look, she does sweaty yoga, okay? We are at a
Don't call it that.
we are at it's like Vikram or something. I'm at a -1 because of
Water wound.
Well, no, I'm at a -2 because serious wound, and a -1 to psionic skills
Psychic
because of psychic
fatigue.
fatigue. So we're gonna expend a psionic effort to make it
Again.
a flat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing okay on it. So
Yeah.
that is one shy of an average. So it misses. Or it misses where I was throwing it, but
Yeah, roll a d8.
Yep.
Let's see that drift. Actually, I think I might be able to expedite this whole thing.
Okay.
They are wearing that. Okay, never mind. I was checking if their armor had life support. It doesn't.
Oh no.
They have vacuum collars, but they have to activate them. So
Rip.
So this could actually affect them. So yes, please roll a d8. Roll
It's a 7.
So if 1 is true north, then that is going backwards.
7 is west. Yep.
Yeah. So.
But how far?
Yeah, how far? That's actually important because you could hit the one back there. Okay.
And act like you meant to.
Quickly flip to that section, like okay. Professional. There we go. This is an indirect weapon. You got a failure. Give me a 2d4. It's currently
5.
5 meters. So 2, 4, 5 meters. Nope. Sorry.
Oh.
If you had done 6 meters, you would have got him.
Shenanigans, I say.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So you throw your numb gas grenade. It goes wide, or goes far. Poofs, and no dice. How long does that stick around? Is it just like it ejects and it's done? Creating a cloud. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Any living creature in the environment like endurance, blah 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 blah, not affected. They fail. Numb gas is often used in crowd control.
I'm gonna say it sticks around until the end of combat.
Yeah.
It does say it's a cloud. It creates a cloud, right? So.
Yeah. Well, and it says numb gas is often used in crowd control and police actions where permanently harming blah 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 blah. So it's essentially tear gas.
Yeah.
Which does create a cloud. Okay,
so there we go. We have that on the board. That is a cloud of numb gas. That was a 3 impulse action. You need to give me an endurance, either resilience or willpower, and then it's spec.
Oh yeah. So I'm at a -3 now. That's a fail. That's 2 levels of psionic fatigue.
Next level is when you start taking injuries, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is an average hit. Hypolis take 3 energy damage. I assume that doesn't get through your armor.
Nope.
Okay. That is a stellar.
Oh, good.
And he rolled max, so that is
10.
10 energy damage twice, and you need to make an endurance check.
But I have 3 armor, so it's not quite that.
That is the difference between an entire wound severity. So.
Well, actually, it's not because those wounds are full. So twice.
Oof.
Rugged only gave me like light wounds and grazes.
Yeah.
Play with.
I mean, higher levels of rugged will give you bigger.
Better, yeah. But one at a time. -2. I don't think that passes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Okay. Now this cloud of gas, right? Is it opaque?
Hey, that's a you call.
I wouldn't think so.
It does not specify, so I'm gonna say, since this is the future, they use invisible gas. He did see you throw it though, but yeah, I think he's wise enough to know. Well, he doesn't need to move up anyway. He's just gonna be shooting high post, so let's do that. But if he does need to move, we'll determine. Okay, he got an excellent. So that is plus how much 4? Yeah, 9 energy, non-lethal, endurance check.
Another excellent. Okay. That's 9. So that's a light wound. I have 3 of those, so I can go down to light wound. And endurance check. Nope.
Host may never act again.
Look, I said I'm going to stand here in front of Irene while she handles these boys, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, it is Irene's turn.
Shit. Wait, what? No, that's asking for too much. Okay. Shit, what do I do with this? You know what?
Try throwing them back into the smoke.
Well, I mean, technically. Oh yeah, they'd go through the smoke and not make it to the pad. I would say I could throw them straight to the pad, but they're 2 meters too far forward.
Mhm.
And that requires a stellar, and as we
stellar.
know, I'm at a -4 on my psionic stuff now.
Mhm. I just don't know that we're going to be able to retreat unless we can like shut
Okay.
this door down. Unless like you can pull me through and shut the door down.
God damn it, Hypoest. Can I pull Hypoest
Yeah, since Hypost is willing, I'm saying you could.
to here?
Yeah, 1 impulse action.
Yeah.
Okay, Operator 3 is going to keep shooting at Hypoest. Average. No damage.
Oh, no.
Number 4 is going to shoot at Irene. Miss. Number 1 is going to shoot at Irene. Average. Irene, you take 4 energy damage. Non-lethal.
So 2, which is a grace.
Okay, give me an endurance check.
Don't make me give you an endurance check. Don't do that.
Unfortunately.
That's super rude, Jagan.
I
Okay.
know.
So, all right, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck a lot. I have a -2 because of serious wounds. I have a +1 because of mind over body. I can expend a psionic effort to make it a +4. I'm gonna do that to give myself
man.
a +2.
Oh, man.
Don't fail.
It's a +2. That's a success.
Okay.
Here is my -4 psionic fatigue check.
I'm going to pull up the section on psychic wounds.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's okay. I have a plan.
Okay, you need to give me a roll of d6, and you suffer a wound of that severity.
Yep, and no armor to this,
Yeah,
I'm
no
assuming.
armor.
Yeah. 2.
Okay, so it's a graze.
It's a grace, which I still have another one of those left.
So that's good. Okay, and it is your turn. After your action, we're gonna cut to somebody else.
Okay.
Okay. Good enough for me. All right, Elise. Karis shows up. He looks like he has been in a situation. He comes in kind of like flustered, and weapon drawn with a few of his guards. He says, "All right, everybody, this is what we got to do. We got to take control of the docking cylinder maintenance passages. Now the Saldrin, they seem to be after us. I had a running firefight here and lost a man. And he holds up his flechette pistol and he says, and unless Alicia already said it, make sure everyone's using physical weapons. You know, ballistic. None of them energy shit. Doesn't do crap.
I got it
Elise,
covered. Yep.
you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, you're taking. You and Dill take point because you're the scariest person here. Dill nods.
I hope Dill knows the way to maintenance tunnels, because I don't. Actually, do I? I have been running patrols. Maybe I do.
Dill's like, I'll show you.
I'll follow Dill.
Okay, we're gonna go to maintenance tunnels. Wait, which deck? It doesn't matter, Dill. Just the maintenance tunnels are all connected. Okay, maintenance tunnels. He starts leading you through the station. You spot a pair of Saldran spec ops. They see you, and they disengage. They don't attack you. Instead, they kind of like pull their weapons back and retreat behind a corner.
Can I have my viral truck hovering around my head or flying around me? Just using my wood as a show of force.
Sure.
Make it look intimidating. I'm just flying.
I mean,
around.
typically I'd be like, give me a psychokinesis check, but I'm fairly certain you have a stupendous amount. Yeah, you're level 10 psychokinesis. You can do that.
Okay.
You're a maxed out psychokinetic. You can do that. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, looks like the only Saldran you've come into so far are giving you a wide berth.
That's unusual. I don't like that. Can I still see them?
No, they duck behind a corner out of sight.
I was gonna try and read one, but I guess that's not happening. Alright, then I just want to be on my guard because that is unusual. In fact, I bring that up. It's unusual for them to just duck out like that. Be wary. You could be walking into something.
Harris says, I don't like the sound of that. You got any psychic mojo that can help us out here?
Why does everyone seem to think I'm a crystal ball?
You have a bladed disc hovering around you.
The area we're headed to, I assume I've been there before.
You've never been in the maintenance tunnels before.
Well, I mean, I thought we were using them to get to a certain place.
No.
No.
No, this is this is specifically the maintenance tunnels for the docking cylinder.
Damn. I mean, best I could do is try and get a view on their docking cylinder. But other than that, no. There's nothing I can really do.
Alright, well, let's press on. Look sharp, guys. Okay, you and Dill press forward. You don't encounter any more Saldran. You do encounter a few... What Dubkey 4 comes the closest to a civilian. Corpses lying in the hallway with energy weapon wounds. Obviously, they came afoul of the commandos and were shot down. Finally, you get to the access point of the tunnels. And Kara says, perfect. This should be where the override is. And he gestures to one of his men, and they both holster their weapons, and he opens up the hatch into the tunnels. He's like, all right, give me a minute to poke around in here. And he gets cut off by the searing sound of laser fire. As suddenly, from all three adjoining corridors, Saldran special operators spring out and just start gunning down a handful of Karis's men.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... Are they in a line? Are they lined up?
No, sorry. They're attacking from, strong positions of cover.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fling the vibro shock at one of them.
Okay, give me a psychokinetic check.
That's just an average.
Okay, roll damage. 7 with AP2.
Yep.
That's just gonna be a light wound. So you kind of slash across one of his shoulders, and he just keeps firing. The rest of Karis's men are taking cover. Because you're on high alert, give me an awareness check.
Yeah, no, I don't have any points in that for some reason. I really should put points in there.
Okay. Give me a dodge check to see if you evade the incoming fire. I'm not gonna put it on the battle map because it's just you. I'm just gonna try to ad hoc it.
Oh, what the hell?
Is that a fail?
Almost. Oh no, yes it is. I almost succeeded. Sorry.
Almost succeeded. Okay.
Stupid
So
armor. -2 step.
take 2 energy damage.
Yeah, no, my armor absorbs that.
All right. So you take a hit on the armor, and another one of Karis's men gets gunned down. And
I'm flinging the thing, so
okay, go ahead. Fling your vibro chakram.
that's an excellent. One shy of a stellar.
Okay. Roll damage.
6 AP2.
Yikes. That's worse than. Is that excellent? Oof. All right.
Yeah, it was
So that's the same one. He kind of growls as you cut into his side, giving him a moderate wound.
I'm just gonna keep doing that. So just tell me whenever I can roll it.
Okay, give me an empathy check.
Nope.
Okay. Karis says, "All right, we see where the sabotage was. We should be able to fix it. You guys hold out long enough?"
We will do our best.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. No, wait, don't. That's the last thing you hear before a gigantic boom erupts from behind you. The entire wall panel explodes. Give me a dodge check.
Ah, yes.
Okay. You manage to dive and hit the ground rolling. But Dill is not nearly as fast as you. You see him, before the fire overtakes the room, you see a chunk of the wall slam into his back. And for a moment, you kind of lose consciousness from the concussive force. All right, cutting back to Bex and New Guy. Bex, where are you leading? Where is Cole leading Razik?
Well, up off the ship, definitely. Once off the ship, it's kind of like, well, are we off the ship?
Well,
Maybe.
you try to get a spacesuit for Razik, I reckon.
Oh, I thought I found a way to get him.
Yeah, you had the schematics, so
Somewhere.
you can find a locker, an equipment locker.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you lead Razik to the equipment locker. It takes far longer than it should have, and Razik is like slowly getting that spacesuit on. Razik, what's going on? What's going on with you?
I don't know. Is that a D10?
No, I'm gonna let you go ahead and have the reins. This spacesuit is made for Saldrin, so it's like doesn't quite fit, but it's big enough that you'll get sealed inside.
Given my state, Rizik is probably like putting the suit on, but complaining about the fact that he's sweaty, that it doesn't fit properly, that it might be dirty. He doesn't know if it's been washed. A bunch of complaints, like you know.
So he's just bitching, is what you're saying?
Yes, because that's definitely what a sane person would be doing in this current situation.
Gotcha.
It's like early days of Razik when he would be like, have you quarantined for 10 days before entering the ship again?
God, how does anyone deal with you in your constant mouth?
It's a damn good question.
Oh wow!
it's
Even
a,
the
it's a
DMs are
beak, actually.
I mean, you'll. Would you rather go back to the room where you were like suffocating in heat? Seriously?
No, obviously not. I prefer it here. And I'm not always like this. I'm just suffering from a small bout of insanity and struggling with multiple voices in my head, including you, who's been nagging more than the rest. It's really like annoying, but I have to deal with it. Otherwise, I'll never escape from this shit.
You know, most insane people don't know they're crazy.
Yes, but also they're not as smart as I am.
Are you really?
I am a doctor, I'll have you know.
Doctors aren't necessarily smart.
They have to be. The amount of studying that they have to do in a place where everybody has a different anatomy. I don't even
Mhm.
know what species you are. Doesn't matter. You come from my mind anyway.
I really don't. I really don't. I wish I did, almost. Then maybe I could just disappear.
Yeah, like everybody else does every time they appear.
Oh my god, would you just hurry up so we can get out of here? Unless you'd rather get caught and go back.
I'll not go back.
Okay, Razik, you believe you have put on your vacuum suit appropriately.
Perfect.
Can I check it for him to make sure he doesn't, like,
Yes, you can.
back himself?
Give me a survival check with a +2 step. Hey, stop. Stop making noise. Stop making noise. Go somewhere else.
I believe.
I think you have a
Oh, that's
+1
pretty
step
good.
already, so it's a +2 step. Make it +3. But a 19,
Yeah, that's a stellar.
a stellar success. Okay, you can tell immediately. Just you look down at his suit and you can see that he forgot to seal the helmet properly. He would have immediately suffocated.
I'm gonna seal it for him. Just be like, might want to cheek. There, that should work now. Are you sure you're a doctor?
It would have worked fine before, and I'm a doctor, not a spacesuit expert.
Don't you have to be, never mind. Are you ready? This is going to be fun.
Well, you should know I'm ready. You're a figment of my imagination. But yes, I'm ready.
I'm not, actually.
That's
Have
impossible. You turned into a Saldrin a moment ago.
He's got you there.
Right. And can I lead him back to where I entered the ship?
Well, if you want to be that precise, you're gonna have to give me a computer check to plot your trajectory, and then have your computer time when to jump and all that. So give me a computer
Right.
check.
I can't remember. I think I get a bonus to that. Let me check.
No, not computer, but you're quite skilled in it.
darn.
So
Okay. I thought I had something that did give me a, but I'm not going to. Just regular.
there you go. All right,
Okay.
you managed to chart a course. So, grabbing a hold of Razik, you push off right when your computer tells you to, and you should, actually, yeah, you should be on track to land within a few meters of where you pushed off before.
When did I learn to do that?
You didn't, you moron. I know how to do that.
But if you know how to do that, I know how to do that.
No,
I
I'm
imagine we have
not.
an extreme wide shot where we see the frigate as like this tiny spot, and then the space station on this side, and just these two little specks floating across while you guys are arguing.
Yes, and since I'm assuming the comms between the two suits are not proper, like Razik literally put his helmet against hers, and just like is talking in a vibrations, like putting the voice in the other suit.
Oh my god. Never mind.
And to say that the other voice in my head told me I would not escape. Look at me going.
Well, if I were just a voice in your head, that voice probably would have been right. Lucky for you, I'm actually me.
We'll
And
see
real.
about that.
Eventually. Hopefully. Come on.
After drifting through space for what seems a lot longer than the first time,
Especially with Razik just yammering.
yeah, the two of you rotate so you have mag boots facing the bulkhead, and you gently careen into the side of the space station. Mag boots locking into place, and you guys barely feel the shift in momentum because you're in a vacuum.
Oh. Perfect. If I do say so myself.
Now, Cole, you know that Razik probably doesn't have any equipment on him, but if he knows the com frequency, like if you memorize their phone number, then you could com the rest of his crew.
So, shouldn't you be getting a hold of your friends to let them know that you're kind of needing their assistance?
I'm smarter than that. This suit comes from the other ship. If I key in on this suit, they're gonna listen. It's not gonna be good. I gotta get out of this suit first.
Okay.
And then
okay,
Razik goes to undo his helmet.
We're still in space. Wait.
Do you physically stop him?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Man, you're really more like you're stronger than the other voices.
That's because I'm not just a voice in your bloody head.
I love this so much.
You keep saying that, but I know better.
You know what? And she just kind of like punches him. Not hard,
Yeah.
but just like, would a voice be able to do that?
Probably, I'm going insane, and ow, it hurts. It hurts like hell. What the hell? Okay, let's get into the station, okay?
Right. Let's. Absolutely perfect. Wonderful. Let's get inside.
Okay, you lead him to the airlock that you overrode, and you're able to re-enter the station. And once there, Razik can doff his spacesuit without risk of being completely and totally.
Oh, right.
Perfect. Now I need to find a comm station or a comm link or something like that.
Oh, look, I have one right here.
Razik looks at it and kind of extends a hand, and the way like he slaps it, he expects it to be like fake, like he's gonna just go through it because you're obviously a figment of his imagination. But he actually slaps it, and he goes like, "What?"
Oh, not so crazy, are you? I mean, obviously you're definitely crazy, but I'm not just in a figment of your imagination.
And then the image of who?
Who
Let's
could
say,
it be?
let's say Irene.
Yeah, that makes
Irene.
sense.
And she's like, you should like really listen to her.
And are you real?
She's smarter than you. Or at the
Currently,
very least,
maybe, but that's
more
just because I'm
sane?
insane.
There you go.
That we can agree. It's rare that we agree on with each other, eh, Irene?
Who are
Oh,
you
honey.
talking to?
I'm talking to Irene. She's right there. No, well, actually, she's not, but she is. It's complicated. Let me call her on the comm link. Well, actually, like not this one. This one is like there, but not. Anyway, I'm gonna call Irene and the rest. Okay?
Okay.
I just imagine Razik just takes your arm and punches in the comm frequency.
Yep.
Of course, the comm is in Cole's helmet, so obviously Razik can't talk to them, but that's okay.
Thank you. Who are you calling?
My crewmates. We just talked about this.
Right. Which one specifically? I mean, it doesn't matter. What's your?
I keyed in on their comm link. Just say like Irene or IPOS or Alicia. If anybody's listening, they'll know.
Okay.
Do we have like a
Do you have a what? Sorry, you cut out.
a group chat?
Yeah, totally. As long as the Involucre has
HypoS
like,
definitely would have said that.
as long as the Involucre has like running lights on, like not in full power, but has like the computer on. Like how you only do one step on your car engine, to get the radio going. As long as as long as the Involucre can do that, and you're within a certain distance, probably like 1 AU, because it's really far in the future. You guys can probably you guys can have a big old group chat.
Hello, Irene. HypoS, Alicia. I have your Azrician friend with me. I've just rescued him from the soul shit. What's the name?
The Saldrin.
the Saldrin.
Okay. We're gonna intercut quickly to Irene and HypoS. Irene, what's your plan now that you close the door? Is it to lock it? Or
well,
the two of you just gonna bolt?
Hold on. I still have initiative.
Sure.
I'm gonna overload the entire room.
Okay, you flip everything to 11, and then you grab high post, and you two run
and
back the way you
fucking
came.
bolt. And I cry a little bit because my tools were in there.
Okay.
Wait. Before I turn everything up to 11, I have all of the data that I had from there in my virtual tablet, right?
Yes, but your fancy tools are gonna be gone.
That's
though.
okay. I can remake my fancy tools.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, you turn everything up to 11, and then you grab my post, and as you guys are running down the hall, that's when you hear Cole. You don't know it's Cole, but you hear the voice of Cole
saying that
Yeah.
they have Razik. I think first
I didn't actually say the name because I don't think I got it in character. I just said you're.
I don't think he's ever
reaching friend.
introduced. Just you were perfect. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think first order of business is to be on the hover bike and then be like, "Hey, Irene, can you answer whatever that is?"
Answer the phone. I gotta drive.
So like,
yeah, Irene has
who is
the
this?
thumbprint access on my iPhone.
Okay, and then we after when Irene says that, oh damn it, it's the comm only to Cole. I would have had Razik Irene respond to real Irene, but that's okay. Moving on.
Would have been kind of funny.
Oh, right. That's a long story. Actually, you can call me Cole.
Okay, like Cole. So you've got Razik, you said?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so like, thank you. Unless this is some sort of really weird, like double kidnapping hostage situation, and now you're expecting like a ransom. In that case, fuck you.
Well, considering the person that I've been dealing with for the past 20 minutes, I can understand why you wouldn't pay for him back.
Oh, I like her already. Yeah, so like, where are you? Because we're not there, obviously.
Yeah, we're at this airlock, right outside of the, and she'll give the coordinates.
And Irene will pull that up on the map of the station and start giving Hypoist directions.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
so we'll be like right there.
While you're feeding the directions, we cut to a smoke-filled room with very low red lighting. And even the lighting's kind of flickering, and there's just like dust and small fires. And in this dust, we see the shape of Elise, relatively unharmed, maybe some scratches and bruises, but knocked unconscious by the force of the blast. And Elise, because of the comm buzzing in your ear, you start to come to.
Okay, she starts shaking her head, and I assume the last person I heard just now was Irene.
Yeah. Irene is like giving directions, basically.
Irene, I'm busy. I can't go where you need me to at this exact moment.
No, like not you. Like what? Wait, where are you?
I tell him where I am and be like, it kind of blew up.
Oh, yeah, don't be there.
Dill? I start looking for Dill.
Okay. Give me an awareness check.
Oh crap. Nope.
Okay. Through the fog and the haze, you see a large shape moving, and it stops about 2 meters from you, and then you kind of look. It's holding a weapon, and it's pointed down, and you follow the weapon down, and you see this large shape which you assume to be Dill, and Dill raises his head, and then a flash of energy weapon discharge right into Dill, and he just slumps over. And in the red glow of the laser fire, you see that his killer was a Saldrin, who doesn't seem to be aware of you.
Oh, good.
Fuck him up.
And then you kind of look around, and you can see other shapes moving through, and you hear another burst of assault laser fire. They seem to be picking through the bodies and executing survivors.
Okay, well, If this one's not aware of me, and my vibro chakram, I assume, doesn't give off any kind of light.
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, I'm gonna vibro chakram this one.
Vegas, we're kind of like we're all in the our timelines are caught up. So if you want to do something, because you guys are, I assume the comms are open, right? So like,
Well, no, I meant end of scene as in non-lethal downgrades.
oh yes, non-lethal downgrades, clear grazes, not in that order.
Yeah.
Clear grazes first.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Elise,
So I was I muted? I can't
no,
tell.
you said you
Okay.
had your
Can-
Vigam chakra doesn't. I was just
Okay.
Can non-lethals downgrade if there's nowhere to downgrade to right below them?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know if mine looks exactly the same as yours. Apparently, my non-lethals just converted to exactly what they are.
Oof.
Yeah.
Mine moved down to grazes. 2 of them moved down to grazes, but then I have 2 like serious non-lethal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll sit where they are for now.
Do I get any pluses because this guy's unaware of me?
Yeah, sure. Since you're using psychokinesis, if you were making like a normal attack, I would penalize you because of the fog, but mind powers,
Mm-hmm. How many? What bonuses do I get here?
none.
Okay, that's what I was asking if I got bonuses.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Yes.
He's
Plus one.
unaware. Thank you.
There we go. We got there.
That is an excellent.
Okay, just for the sake of scene, you chop this dude's head off. Just
And now, like, I'm gonna make my way back, basically towards where Irene was giving directions to, if I can.
okay.
And any Saldron I can, I'm gonna kill along the way.
Well, give me a stealth check.
Barely failed, but I failed.
Do you want a hero point or let it fail?
I'll hero point that.
Okay, I was about to say there's at least 5 more spec ops guys with assault lasers around you, so maybe getting seen isn't the best idea. Okay,
Yeah.
so you hero point it and you slip away.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little, just a smidgen early, but I think this is a great time to go for our break. So when we come back, all 5 of you will be together, and Razik will still be crazy.
Yay!
Okay. So we'll come back between 10 to 15 after. And we got another near 2 hours of Dire Roll Lost Horizon, the 5-player special. So stick around, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're back. So like I said, we're going to come in with the group reassembled. So you guys all meet up, I guess, just outside that airlock, or on the inside of that airlock. I should clarify, with Caddy bringing in the hover bike, and I'm sure the last one to arrive is Elise, who's probably looking a little singed and ragged.
Tell me about it.
I just
My
did.
friends, it's so good to see you for real.
Oh yeah, Hyperwest is gonna like full on big hug Razik. He's so glad to see Razik's alive.
Irene would have essentially cornered Cole and begun giving them the 3rd degree.
Okay, go for it.
Yep.
Yeah, so, like, again, who the fuck are you?
I mean, that is a lot to get into right now, especially with all things considered, but I'm the one who saved your friend Razik, is it?
Yeah, and, like, thanks and some junk for that, but,
You're welcome.
I still don't know who the fuck you are and why we should trust you and why we shouldn't just, like, I don't know, airlock you right here.
I mean, they did surprise me because at first I thought they were a voice in my head, then turns out they were real, so
I'm gonna have to
he's a
step
little
away.
bit crazy.
Keep going.
that suit was cramped and I was hot in it. It
Oh
didn't
my
help
god.
like crazy.
Oh my god. I
What?
muted y'all.
Oh no!
Well, okay.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Should we do that
What
again?
did everyone miss?
Essentially, who the fuck are you? Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, you got Razik. Well, where was he? Well, why don't we let him answer that? I'm fucking crazy. Razik, shut up. You, new person. What does any of that mean?
I'm so sorry. I can't believe I hit the wrong mute. I meant to mute
As-
my mic and I hit desktop audio.
That's
a horrible person.
So, he was on a brig on one of the Seldrassi ships that is not currently docked with the station. I got to him by jumping from the station to the ship, infiltrating the ship, putting him in a spacesuit, and we jumped back. It was really a brilliant move, actually.
I taught Cole how to fly.
No, dear, you really didn't.
Of course you did, Razik. Do you want some orange slices and maybe to lay down?
That
said-
sounds positive.
You look like you need a nap and a hug, and maybe not in that order.
Do we have ice cubes on this ship?
We're gonna sit down for a second. If you look at the cool tile right here, you can lay down on this cool tile. Oh, do you want me to lay down next to you at a respectful distance?
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's your prerogative, Ipoest.
Come on, and
But
Hypoist is
I
like
will lay
lowering
down.
himself down to one knee and being like, "Come on, Razik, we're gonna lay down."
Oh, this floor is nice.
He gives Irene a thumbs up.
Okay, so
I thought he said he was a doctor and fairly smart. You're treating him like kind of like a child, which he acts like, to be fair.
That's normal for a hypoist, so just
yeah, that's
Oh.
like I'm not here questioning your methods. You can leave my captain and my doctor alone, bitch.
It's nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Captain Hypoest. Captain's really more like a nickname. He's still laying on the ground, like waving his hands and like holding his head up. He's like, Captain's more like a nickname. We really work together to solve community problems, community-led, community togetherness, all of those things. It's lovely to meet
Yeah,
you.
so
We're just
why
gonna calm
exactly
Razik down.
why exactly are you interjecting? Like, I mean, again, thank you and stuff. But why?
Irene, good job.
I'm
Lisa, by the
trying.
way, has got her fingers on her forehead, just shaking her head with her eyes closed like what?
Cole's just kind of standing there nonchalantly with her arms crossed over her chest. Well, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the Seldrassi Empire. And I heard
Who is,
that
huh?
that's fair. I heard that someone had been taken on board, and I figured, well, if they want someone on board and they've captured them and taken all of the precautions to put them under wraps, so to speak, then it's probably in my best interest to get them out of said situation.
I believe I was already halfway out, though.
I mean, Doctor, shut up. The grown-ups are talking.
I'm a grown-up.
Do you want your juice box?
Not from you.
So, like, God damn it. Jake, and you're not supposed to be participating in the shit posting that happens, okay?
You don't understand. I have CPU now.
And you broke me.
It do be like that.
Okay, so like, let's you know what? I'm gonna do something here that is a little out of character, and I'm not gonna immediately airlock you because I don't know you, I don't like you, I don't trust you. And instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-emphasize again. Thank you. Now, what are you doing now? Like, because there's some shit going on other parts of the station, and the Saldrin storm shock wave, whatever they are, troopers. are being absolute dickbags to everyone here, and like we kind of like want to stop that because we're the good guys and junk.
Wonderful.
So like if you want to help, we could kind of use it.
Irene, are you asking for my help?
If you're trying to make me say those words, I will punch you right in your fucking throat.
Well, you don't have to say the words, but that's very sweet sentiment. And I'd love to help.
Right. Cole, I think. So like now you can be quiet now, because just be quiet.
Sure.
So like Captain Alisi, what's the plan here? Because I don't have my tools anymore, and we can't fix what needs to be fixed. And I don't have my thing. The thing that's back on the ship, and we can't get to the ship unless I fix the thing, and I don't have the tools to fix the thing.
Is there any chance we could salvage the tools?
Where's your ship? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be quiet. Never mind.
There might just be a way to get to the ship. We just have to think of one. Right?
I mean, yes, but like, look, you get me to the airlock and I'll get us in, tools or not.
All right.
I mean, if you just
Which
want to
airlock?
cut through something, I can handle that.
I
I thought the whole problem was that the whole area was decompressed.
So like, you get me to
Cole's
the
allowed
airlock.
to talk.
What? Fine.
Cole?
yes.
I do not have my spirit stick handy, but I will metaphorically hand the
Oh
spirit
my
stick
god,
to
the
you.
spirit
You may
stick! I'm gonna
speak.
throw your spirit stick out into the fucking cold vacuum of space.
I only hypothetically did a spirit stick this time. It's not even an actual spirit
It's
stick.
surprisingly more irritating than an actual physical spirit stick.
Let me see. I don't really have anything on me that can be used as a spirit stick.
I'm sorry. What
Travelers.
exactly is a spirit stick?
You may you have the floor. You may speak.
Oh, I was just going to say where's your ship exactly? And I thought you guys were trying to fight the Saldrassi, or are you just trying to get back to your ship? It seems like you're kind of not sure exactly where you want to go.
Well, to fight the Saldrassi, all of our supplies are on our ship, our weapons, things like that.
My med bay.
Yeah, which we are also in need of.
Okay. So you need to get through the station to your ship, or the ship is no longer connected to the station?
It's here. We just have to get to the docking bays, which are locked out right now. Well, they're depressurized.
Mechanically depressurized, or was there something like, is it through the computers, or was it something done because somebody blew something up?
Well, I did hear something about an explosion. Elise, you have been given the hypothetical spirit stick.
We were going to try and fix that particular problem when the panel blew, killing. I forgot his name again.
Karis.
Karis. Killing Karis. Knocked me unconscious. Still did survive that explosion, but Irene, I'm sorry. Some Saldrosi took him out.
I mean, why be sorry? That's Fine.
Yeah, I renote it, buddy.
That's okay. That's just more reason to kill every fucking one of them.
Assumed you liked him because he was big and strong and fun.
I do
Uh-oh.
like this is me being me coping.
Actually, that absolutely tracks. So I'm gonna presume that explosion was a trap, and that it may have made things worse. I don't actually know.
Okay.
Because
You guys are
I
all
think-
interrupted by a loud, like, of the station-wide intercom, and it says, "Crew of the Involucre. This is Stosis Gern.
That's us, Cole. I didn't know if you knew, but that's us.
I know you are hiding somewhere, and
And I escape.
I understand that you have reason to distrust me. However, I wish to bring this engagement to its conclusion. If you surrender yourselves to my commando force, I will promise not only will you be unharmed, once you have shared the information we desire freely, you will be allowed to go."
once he's finished, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't hear anything he said because I don't remember handing him the spirit stick.
Got him!
Ah!
Fuck
So
that
this guy,
fascist.
this guy's the one that put me in the mean sauna and then did the weird stuff in my mind.
Yes, Yes.
He's not nice.
What do you know about him?
He's a Saldrin and therefore needs to die.
Besides that fact,
Whoa.
He does mind stuff.
wonderful.
Cole,
Mhm.
you can probably access the station. Probably already breached their security because you've been here for a while. Probably access the station's security cameras.
Oh.
And assuming the party wants to give Cole an hour, Cole has a neat talent where if she spends an hour studying an opponent, she gets benefits again.
Right. That part.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with it because I want Zeke in as best a capacity as he can to look after Irene and her
We
poor
got to look over us.
There you go.
So,
Okay.
so question:
Answer.
Can we, between Cole and Irene, link into system or station security, and then transfer that over to a virtual tablet so that she can watch that while we're moving towards the Involucre?
You need a console in the hallway wouldn't be able to do that ever. You need a command console. Something with a physical, like a futuristic CAD card.
Okay. So we can hang out for a little bit. That's fine.
Wonderful.
Razik doesn't have any of his medical supplies with him, does he?
Nope.
Still muted. I had a question.
I can
How many
imagine
things-
some, but I don't think they'll be of much help.
How big are med kits?
Probably like the size of a purse.
Okay, because
Okay, but what size of purse?
Like a full-size purse, not a clutch. You know?
Yeah, but is it like a crossbody or... Anyway, is it a tote?
Bigger or smaller than my handbag of holding?
It's larger than the handbag of holding. Oh, your handbag of holding.
Than my handbag of
Yeah.
holding.
Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about a bag of holding.
No, my
No,
handbag
your
of holding.
handbag of holding, yes, it's about that size.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop pulling up my cables.
Just because I picked one up a while ago, and I'm trying to think if it's not that big, at least you'll probably just carry it around in case there's an emergency.
You spend a hero point, and I'll let you have it. Speaking of hero points, you all get one.
Oh.
Yay!
I'll spend it.
Okay.
Hey. I don't remember where that goes.
It's at the very top of the sheet, next to level, underneath archetype.
Did I start with some already?
Yeah, I
Yes.
gave you 2.
Oh, I forgot.
You're like, haha, nice.
Okay, so with the spare medkit in hand, you want to do some emergency surgery?
I mean, Rizik's always down for it. Whether Rizik does it or not, we'll see.
I presume that this is going to use up the med kit.
What?
Is this going to use up the med kit?
Medkit doesn't have uses.
Well, just I guess
The
I just
contingent.
I just want to know if I need to take it off my character sheet.
No.
Okay.
Huh. I didn't even realize that. Irene has a medkit on her gear as well. I mean, that's definitely on the ship, because why the fuck would she carry that?
Yeah,
But-
I'm pretty sure you and I looted them off of someone.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So, are we doing an emergency surgery? Because normal surgery, 1 check is an hour, but emergency is 1 check is 10 minutes.
Yes.
Let's take a -2 step penalty to. Being insane.
I mean, for Razik, he would already have to have been
I'm just gonna give you a
insane
flat
to stick
-1
with
for
the
being
crew.
insane.
Damn it. I tried, new guy.
Thank you.
So who's going under the knife first?
Who's worse off?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay.
Irene's sitting on serious moderate light.
It's important to know, is it a medical kit or a med pack
It's
that
probably
I
a
have
med
access
pack.
to? Okay, med pack. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm sitting on pretty much the same thing, although I have my non-lethals to the side, but
yeah, yeah. Either one of us, really.
I mean, since the scene's over, your non-lethals were rolled in. So.
Yeah, so they count as regular wounds now.
but my okay, yeah, that's true. I was like, they just couldn't go down.
Yeah,
Roll into the
same.
wounds.
Okay, so
Irene is the
Actually-
most wounded.
I do.
Is she?
Irene has
Barely.
mind over body, right?
Irene has what?
You have mind over body, right?
I do.
What if I attempt to help you the same way you helped me?
Is that can we do that, Jakin?
Yes.
Let's do that.
I should point out, in order to heal, you have to spend a psionic fatigue.
You have to spend it, or you have to expend psionic effort.
That's what I meant.
Okay, because I did manage to reduce it to a 2.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So you want to do a mind over body with a +2 step because you're getting help from Elise doing your breathing exercises?
Yes.
However, I'm going to say it's going to take a significant amount of time. So, Razik, I'm going to go ahead and say you're going to do surgery on her post first.
Yeah,
Okay.
makes sense.
So, West, you have it serious?
Oh, yeah.
2 serious.
Okay.
2 moderate.
And 2 light.
Lights don't get treated with.
Perfect.
Yeah, surgery.
So I have a physical fatigue -1. I'm insane -1. That's -2. Is there any additional?
I think he said -2 because it's emergency surgery.
Oh yeah, right as well.
Yeah. And then your success you need is 6.
Yeah, to clear 2 serious wounds.
No.
So let's go,
that's
baby.
This. Hey, whoa, wait. Don't roll. Are you
What?
looking at the treat wound modifiers? That's not what we're doing. We're doing.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. That's the
Yeah, we're
paragraph
doing
below
surgery.
it.
So you need 6 successes. You have a -3. And then you have a +1.
-4 actually.
Why -4?
Because -1 physical, -1 insane, -2 emergency for total -4.
Oh, because you're weakened. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you get a +1. 'cause
Unless
you're
I clear it
extra.
because I'm no longer in the room.
No, you can't clear those wounds. You can't clear it until you get a day's rest. You're stuck being insane for the rest of
Yeah,
the session
perfect.
at least. Okay, so
Nice.
-3 because you get a +1. Unfortunately, you don't have your super med kit.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just gonna take with a -3.
We're not in combat. This doesn't help.
Don't kill me.
I don't think I can kill you when it's not a critical,
It's true, you can't die.
but I can fail out. Okay, so yeah, -3 it will be. I believe I don't see anything else that would help.
Okay, and while he's doing that, Irene, you want to make your mind over body check?
Yeah, so I'm at a -2 from wounds, -2 from psionic fatigue,
+2 from help.
+2 from having help, and because I'm expending effort in order to actually heal.
You only have to do that
I
once
can't-
you succeed.
Right, but I can't. So can I expend effort to help on the roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have a +2, Jake, and because of my technical skill bonus, it's +1, and then surgery
And then
+1.
you have a surgery. Okay, so it's only -2 step.
Yeah.
Okay, you need 6 successes before you get 3 fails.
I'm going to go ahead and expend the effort on the roll, so that'll put me at a total of a +1.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, or should I
It
take
makes no difference.
Yeah, but just for the roll, like, so we.
That's a fail.
Okay, give me your resilience or willpower check.
That's also a fail.
Okay,
So
roll a
here's my
d6. Yep,
d6.
that's a grace. Means
Okay.
You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Irene didn't do well.
Rizik turn. That's a success.
Okay.
That's 10 minutes.
Yep.
He like gets into the groove.
Wow, that's a fail. That's 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't say wow like that and then say it's a fail.
Well, he got a negative.
Okay, come
Yeah,
on,
but
game.
I'm under
That's
the
a second
knife.
success, 30.
That's,
There you go. That's a stellar for
So
sure.
that's 5 successes.
And that's 40 minutes.
Okay.
And that's clear.
Alright, hey Poist, you heal your moderate and your serious wounds and gain 1 moderate wound. And remember, you clear grazes at the end of the scene, so your grazes should be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 moderate.
And I gain 1 moderate.
Yeah.
I have a moderate and a light. Cool.
And you have 10 minutes, which means I don't think you have enough time to do surgery on Irene.
I could target a lower wound, I believe.
No, surgery, it's like...
That's all or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so after surgery and after a very unsuccessful meditation, Cole, you have successfully studied Stosis Gern per your hunter talent. And since he works with the group, you've also studied all his goons.
does it work like that?
Yeah, you gain an attack bonus against the target's allies if they're in the same combat
Oh.
scene as your target.
Wahaha. Awesome.
Okay, what's next?
So, like, we really need to get back to the Involuker to get our stuff so that we can take these assholes on. So there's that.
Mhm. Do you think that's possible?
Jaken,
Yeah.
I don't mind if I have to spend a hero point because Rizik did not mention it, but is it possible that I recuperated my powered cyberware, my hand-powered cyberware?
If you hear a point, yeah.
Okay, I roll pointed.
Okay.
So, Cole, you found my hand-powered cyberware somewhere, like labeled prisoner or gear, whatever, and you gave it to me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think this is yours, actually.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Okay. So, Elise. It's Elise, right? I'm sorry, I'm terrible with
Yes.
names sometimes.
That's all right. Yes, my name is Lisa.
You said that there was a spot that um that they had taken you to, that they were trying to fix so that you could get to your ship, and it was an ambush.
Yeah, they blew it up.
I don't believe y'all went to our docking station, though,
No, we
right?
were just trying to restore the atmosphere,
Yeah.
but they blew it up.
But like I think all of us have, well, I guess Razik doesn't have some form of life support on his person at all times.
Well, I have this suit now, but not at
Yes.
this time, though.
He does have the suit that's in the.
How about Irene? I think Irene currently.
If we can make it quick, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Elise, don't you have your collar? Oh, maybe not on you.
No, I have the collar on me, but I
But
can.
that works for Elise.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, no, again,
What can you control from Wig's office?
what can
Can
I control from Wig's office?
weapons?
Maybe.
Like a weapon
I mean, I would assume that there would at the very least be like point defense weapons on the station.
What if instead of trying to get to the Invoker, we get there and we just start shooting down Saljosi with it?
I mean, yes, but if we do that, like
they're
they'll
gonna know where you are.
and they'll come. So the ones on station, of course, that's probably not. We could face them on our terms as opposed to going to them, but we don't have our stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
I see that being a problem. I mean, I could lend you one of these again, but I
Um,
don't like to.
No, you need to
like
be
our
using
stuff.
those.
I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of like security armaments in the station.
Oh no, sweetie, you don't understand. We need our stuff.
I'm
Our
sure.
stuff is like
We have special.
a lot better.
Oh, I'm sure.
This backwater the station.
That's 100% understandable. I'm just trying to.
Create solutions, yeah, contributing to the community conversation. I love the energy.
Hypos,
Yeah.
your racing track, the track you take, perchance does it happen to go anywhere near our ship?
I don't think so.
No, the docking cylinder is kind of like in the middle of the space station.
Yeah.
Is that where Hypos races?
No, there's no. The only external access to the docking cylinder is like the giant hole where the ships come in and out of.
Oh.
Why don't we just like if we can get the stuff together, we can go on a spacewalk.
That's an idea, although one that they could potentially be expecting. And do you want to run into them on the outside of the ship rather than on the inside? Just a thought.
I mean, you were just on the outside of the ship. Were they wandering around on the outside of the ship?
Not at the time, but I don't believe that they were expecting anyone to infiltrate their ship.
We've also been running around on the outside of the ship. I don't think we saw a presence. But if one or two of us could get inside the ship and pilot it out, then we could pick up on another location.
Fortunately, I could probably get there, but I'm not a very good pilot.
Wow,
it's a shame we don't have an amazing pilot here with us.
Well, okay, Irene, I get it. I am a skilled pilot. I just wouldn't want to go alone.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be going alone. You'd have Cole here to keep you company.
You should go insane. There's a lot of company when you go insane.
Zeke, I thought we told you to lie down.
I am lying down, I think. Am I not?
Well, he's confused with that. I'm gonna try and remote view our ship's hangar.
Okay. Give me that roll.
Yeah, I need to know if there are people on our ship. That's how Zeke got taken.
The exterior, like
Uh,
where it's docked, or inside the ship?
I wanna look
Actually,
at
I was not taken from the ship.
Like, when you turn away from your microphone, I can't hear you.
the dock itself. Like, the actual hangar that we're in.
The
see if-
cylinder.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I forgot which one that was. The SP, right. Get my stupid mouse. That is one short of a stellar. It's an excellent.
It's friggin' gorgeous, is what it is.
Okay, now I have that. I remembered, based on your successes, how much detail you get. So let me.
See the site at medium range 10 meters. Recognize individuals and obvious motions or actions.
Okay. It seems rather empty. However, you do spot that there is a Saldrosi fighter kind of patrolling through and around the cylinder. It's like flying through the cylinder, stopping at a ship, kind of giving the ship a sudden circle, then flying up to the next one.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I probably should have had a +2 step bonus because it's very familiar, but that's good enough. So, there is a Saldrosi fighter inside the bay patrolling, so we would have to deal with that.
The fighters are like they're small ships.
Yeah, they're like 1 or 2 man crafts.
Yeah, like
They're smaller than the Involucre, yeah.
legally distinct X-wing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Saying that feels.
I like how X-wing is the only fighter across all media.
Uh,
I mean, it's the most recognizable one.
Yeah.
So
I just used to have to sell those little X-wing, Star Wars X-wing minis.
All right, I get it.
As if anyone bought them. Yeah, so that's less than ideal, but we could probably get under its nose.
I mean, how decompressed are we talking about here? Like, how much is without air on the way? Like, from where we start not having air to where we get onto the Involucre, like, how long are we talking?
I would say that most gangplanks are between 6 to 10 meters long.
I mean, fuck it, let's go.
Oh, just like walk in instead of try to do a reconnaissance thing?
Well, I mean, you could always, if one of us can sneak in, they could just grab a suit for Irene and bring it back.
I mean, if one of us can sneak in, I can fly the ship to somewhere where y'all can just hop on.
One of the freight airlocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you would have to deal with the fighter that's patrolling around in there. Like, if we can get in without that fighter knowing that we're getting in, it doesn't know we're in at all. We get in, we grab our stuff, we get the hell out.
I mean, we still do with the fighter, but I like that idea.
And, I mean, like, if we're talking a 10-meter mag boot sprint, yeah, I can hold my breath.
I guess the question is,
Casually turning to the section on vacuum.
looks at Cole like, I don't know necessarily if you would. I guess you would want to flee this station, but they are chasing us. So once we go, hopefully they should go. Leave your.
I'm typing really loud. Thought I
Yeah,
was
you are.
muted. I'm sorry.
yep.
I don't know if you're trying to leave Dubkey 4.
I wasn't exactly the plan. But I can help get you to your ship if that's what you need.
Yes.
All right. So the plan is to take you all to your ship.
Mm-hmm. And
Wonderful.
screw the vacuum, I guess.
So
Hypoist gets off the floor.
So
I
if you're
just
prepared to enter vacuum, you don't have to make the opening resilience check, which if you fail, you take a mortal wound. Yeah. The game is pretty generous as far as vacuum goes, which makes sense given the genre. As long as you're in vacuum less than a minute, you're good.
Jagan,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
noticed that I was reading the exoskeleton to see if it was perchance sealed
It's
against
not.
space. It's not, but I should be getting a +2 bonus to damage if I wield a melee weapon.
Well, you should probably be
Yeah.
tracking that. Are you wearing
Yeah.
it? Oh, actually, yeah, you were, because you
I'm
work on the
always wearing it
station.
now.
Yeah.
I'm always wearing it now.
Okay.
So,
I was not wearing mine.
You should probably
I'm
add that
gonna-
damage to your macros.
Yeah, but say I need to add some macros here.
I have no idea what that is. Sorry.
You're not.
Oh,
No, that's gonna be bad.
Exolviflex over there in the Twitch chat, Jacob.
I mean, I'm always exalty flexing.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So, yeah. 2 minutes, even if you float across, you can cross it 10 meters in under 2 minutes.
Yeah. And we don't need to float because mag boots.
There you go.
I have it set on my own. Suit's cramped though.
Okay, Razik, get your suit on.
But I don't want to go back in the suit.
It'll be for such a short period of time, Razik. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your maturity here and doing something that makes you uncomfortable, ultimately for the good of everybody, because we need you to come with us.
Fine.
You look like such a nerd in that suit.
I've trained.
Loser.
Roll a d10.
Ah, goddamn
Oh
it.
wow.
A 1.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no.
It's not. You're not going to be attacking him. So, why even bother? And on a 1, you flee.
No.
Razik just takes off down the hall.
God.
Okay, no, wait. Well, now I'm not putting it on, and then I run.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try and chase down Razik, like full on tackle Razik.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Ugh. Must I?
Yeah, because you guys have the same speed, so yes.
Yeah, I've just got nothing in it, and I'm wounded.
Oh no.
13 is not a success.
Okay. You're not gaining or losing ground on Razik as you guys are running through the space station. You're now put considerable distance between yourselves and the rest of the party.
But
Oh.
before he gets out of earshot, I'm gonna go, Razik, I see your wife, and point to the right of me, like
Okay.
down a hallway.
Razik, roll a d10. Six.
Ignore-
Okay, he just stops and stares where you're looking.
Ignore my rolls. I'm testing my macros.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's terrifying. 12 energy damage, AP.
And that's a low roll.
Yeah. So oh my god.
Max!
Sorry.
What was that?
My cat pulled my microphone cord out. I am so sorry.
That happens. Razik, it looks like your wife is signing to me over here that you need to get in your suit and get on the ship so we can go home. She's going to retire so y'all can find a lovely little home in the on a nice tropical planet somewhere, so you can that's totally quarantined and free of germs. Oh wow.
Obviously, that is all a lie, but I gotta ask her where she learned how to sign.
Okay, Razik. Well, come over here because I saw her over that way.
Chicken, do I roll or can I just come back?
I think I fucked with you long enough. You can just.
Okay, I
Oh,
come back
she
and
walked away.
well, essentially by the time I come back, Razik just like no longer seems to recall that you said his wife was there. He
All right.
just seems normal for a little bit. Enjoy.
All right, cool. I'll lead him back and we're gonna grab the suit and I'll try to convince him on the walk there.
Okay. All right, you guys return.
I feel like it would be doing more damage to the vibrochakras now. Imagine that.
Well,
Actually,
you'd
no,
be
that's
doing
only
exactly
that's
2
only
more
if I-
damage.
Well, it's only if I actually physically hit him with it. If I use my psychic throw, it does not count.
Okay. We walk that way.
None of that.
You stop that.
That's not allowed.
Look, I'm really trying in here.
All right, so the plan is then that we're just going to it and just opening the airlock and dashing across the gangplank.
I think the goal is to wait at least for the fighter to be doing something else as far as like it was going and
Right.
examining each ship in turn. But then yeah, pretty much that.
Perfect.
Okay, let's do that.
Sounds like as good a plan as any.
Can you tell we're really good at reconnaissance?
You are?
I mean, who needs reconnaissance when if something shows up, we just translocate it to Kansas.
Yeah, or blow it
Nebraska.
up.
Sorry, Nebraska. Sorry. Well, I've done some fiddling with the algorithms, so it might be Kansas now.
Gotcha.
Oklahoma.
Hmm.
Oh, we went in the wrong direction.
You're a very odd bunch. I like that. A little
Mhm.
bit.
You're outside of our norm as well.
I get that a lot.
Pleasant surprise. So are you also from outside of the fire expanse?
No, you're from the fire expanse.
No.
Oh, really? We get a lot of outsiders in this particular station just because it's like on the edge of bumfuck nowhere.
Well, I mean, technically, at this point, we are the outsiders to them.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
but you're right, they're outsiders. Fuck them.
I mean it's technically in the fire expanse still.
You guys really are charming.
When you say that word, it sounds different than when other people say it.
Imagine that.
No, I mean that wholeheartedly. Although your doctor friend's a little bit, maybe not so much charming.
Well, I was about to say it's mostly that he seems to have been messed with psychically, but
Oh, I thought that was just how he was all the time. Oh,
As an
I'll give him
expert,
the
I
benefit.
confirm that my mind's been fuddled.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt then.
I don't understand what
He
y'all
normally
have been
uses
seeing,
etiquette.
but no, like his bedside manner is normally pretty shit.
I didn't
So, like-
he
say
did a
bedside
pretty good
manner. I
job
said he's
for
got
me.
impeccable table manners.
Right. Shall we?
We shall. Okay. Are you guys moving stealthily, or are you just making a beeline for the airlock?
What are stealth?
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of just making a beeline. We weren't Well, we aren't really in a good position to not be stealthy. We're just also not very good at being stealthy. So
We also have the
beeline.
chance of Brazik just running away on us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just when you guys group up like in big groups and that make lots of noises, it tends to draw the attention of the people you're trying not to draw the attention of.
All right. We slow down and try to take the advice of the expert.
Are we gonna be making stealth rolls here?
Yeah.
I could just stay a few meters behind you and kind of watch your back if you prefer.
I really like that. Some people would say, I'll scout ahead, but Cole's like, I'll be back here.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could do the scouting ahead thing too. Oh, but you guys don't seem to care about that either. You know?
Well, you see, Cole, is because some of us can see without seeing, the same way my brain got fuddled without being touched. It's interesting.
Right.
I mean, I'm definitely taking point. But yeah, I think we'll. Whoop, sorry, I just hit something. I think we'll try to move a little more quietly for our new pal's comfort.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, like I said, that's up to you guys. She'll turn on her invisibility
Let's make
thing.
some stealth rolls. Let's just go ahead
Okay.
and fail on our stealth rolls. It's okay.
It'll be a group stealth check, so only 3 of you need to succeed.
All right, well.
And since I assume Cole will be using her stealth suit, you're gonna have a total
Yep.
of +5 bonus.
All right then.
I'm spending a hero point to make that an average. I was planning on kind of
Damn
doing that anyway
exoskeleton.
whenever we agreed to.
Wow, that's really roll low for 20s. I mean, I assume
Yeah.
you fail. I mean, you did not fail. I assume you succeeded because you're very stealthy.
Yep. That's actually the second step.
Excellent.
Razik,
was that a pass?
did you succeed?
No, I failed.
So someone
God.
else has got to pony up a hero point, or you all failed.
I got it.
Okay.
Hero point spent.
So you guys managed to creep through the station, heading over to the airlock door. The airlock that leads to the gangplank that leads to the Involuker has a pair of spec ops guarding it, but they're not aware of you because you guys snuck.
How far away are they?
We'll call it close range.
Close range?
Yeah.
Can I shoot them with my little dart gun?
Yeah, I mean, you can shoot one of them with the dart gun and see what happens from there.
Sure. I don't know how to do that. Oh my
I also
goodness.
have
I forgot.
a numb gas grenade.
Well, the Needler is a firearm, so you're going to make a firearms check.
Oh. Okay.
You are very skilled at. And you will
Mhm.
have a +1 step because you're specialty in pistols, and you can go ahead and aim for an additional +1 step. That'll be total +2
This is
step.
not okay, and this is not one of his people. I'm guessing.
Well, you only get the bonus if he's present.
Gotcha. Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
you know what? Since this may be, I don't know if we're gonna have another session with this character, and go ahead and get your +1 step because
Okay.
we'll allow it for this session.
Oh my god.
Well, that is still a hit. You hit on a
That
4.
says pass.
Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, they're wearing pretty hefty armor. So
Trap.
I don't think. I think you needed a excellent in order to be able to roll high enough to penetrate them. Yes.
Sadness.
So you fire a dart, and it bounces off this guy's armor.
Super brief question.
Okay.
Even though that was an attack, we're outside of combat when the attack was made.
Yes. So if you want to do a hero point to make it excellent, you can.
Oh, cool. I will do that.
Okay. Unfortunately, you still got to roll high on that. You got D4 plus 3, and you need to beat 5. So you have a 50-50 shot here, coin flip. You got to get a 3 or 4 on a D4, and then if you hit, then he will be injected with your paralytic gel. She did it. Okay. You pull out your needler, you line up your shot, and you just thump. It sails through the air and hits him right in a weak spot in his neck armor. And he kind of like swats it like it was a fly, because it did 1 damage, like effective after his armor. However, that's all it takes for the paralytic gel you tip your needles in to take effect. So he has to make an endurance check. He has an endurance of
La Basura.
11, which he passed.
Oh well. I tried.
So he kind of like shakes his head, kind of woozy, and then he lifts up his gun, and his partner does too, and they're scanning around for you. You have enough time to reload and take another shot before they're aware of you.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll try again.
Same one?
No, I'm gonna use my other gun, because fuck it.
You're pulling out the fuck off gun? Okay, cool.
Yeah. And it's still a 3-step? Or 2?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, you hit.
Yeah?
Them some spicy bad rolls.
Some really bad rolls.
Remember, you get to add your flechette pistol is brutal, so you get to add 3 to your damage. So it's 1d6 plus 4.
Okay. Oh boy.
8 damage. That is going to be a light wound because they're wearing a crap ton of very heavy armor. All right, and then you have a silencer on your flechette pistol, so
I do.
they're going to make an awareness check to see where they can determine where that shot came from. They failed. You can take another shot.
All right. Sure.
That's much better.
There we go.
Oh, we're not in combat, actually.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted, but I was going to be like, oh, wait, maybe I can do my the commander thing, but I can't.
Okay, so now you're dealing 1d6 plus 8.
Okay. Wow. Oh, 9.
9 damage. Okay. That's gonna be a moderate wound. I was really hoping you'd like max that die roll and just knock this guy out.
Me too.
So you shoot the same guy again, and he staggers and growls, and now both of them dart to either side of the hallway and take cover. And let's see if they've they still don't know where you are, but now they don't want to get shot anymore. What is happening?
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So am I able to like get an angle on them?
I mean,
or
you're wearing a
just
stealth
behind
suit.
cover, right?
So you can just like walk up to them and shoot them.
All right. I'm gonna try and shoot him again.
Okay, go ahead and since you're walking up to them, I'm gonna make you give me a stealth check.
Can I assist? I have an idea.
Okay.
I have an idea. I have that facial thingy that we've established turns me into a human.
Yes.
Specifically, Tanya Delacroix.
Yes.
If she looks like she's about to like be going in for the kill, can I activate that and like run down the hall and get their attention on me?
Yes, but I think even Irene would recognize that these guys are getting shot at from an unknown position. If someone started charging at them, their first instinct would just be to shoot it.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Especially.
but they're shooting at me and then not
Okay.
her.
So put that in. You want to put the mask on and then keep that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a stealth check.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, your rolls are bad.
Yeah,
is that a
sounds
success?
about right. Still?
No.
No.
You want to spend another hero point? How many do you have
I
left?
will. I believe that's my last one.
Okay. So you rush
Yeah.
in between the two of them. You have another shot, but you want to take it on the same guy you've already wounded?
Yeah. Good night. Please die. Oh, that is
Stellar?
stellar.
Okay.
Yep.
As long as you do more than 5 damage, you kill him, which you do because you're doing +8. So I just imagine you dart through the hallway and then you just kind of like turn your silence pistol in a compressed stance and just pop this guy right in the neck, and he just falls over dead. And the other guy's gonna see if he can see you. Oh, he sees you. Okay.
Okay.
Just you roll initiative against him. Let's see if we can take him out in one shot. If yeah, let's see how this goes, and if it fails, then we can. Or Irene also roll initiative.
Okay.
What's my initiative again?
Okay, your initiative. You get a +3 step bonus, so you're rolling +3 step, and you're trying to get a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Now is the time to roll
And is
really
that
low.
also added my alertness?
Yes, that's with
+3?
alertness. That's why you have +3.
Okay.
There you go. All right, you got an excellent. He got an average. Irene got a fail. So that's the turn order. You can take a shot on this guy.
Okay. That's stellar, I think.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right, 1d6 + 8 for 2 wounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Hot damn.
Oh, 14 damage. Oh, damn. Damn, if he did 1 more damage. No. It's just because he's got so much armor. That's the problem. Okay,
okay.
So 14 damage -5 is 9. So that is a moderate and a serious wound. So you shoot him you shoot him in the neck, but it doesn't kill him. He grabs it, but now he has a -2 step penalty. So he's going to shoot back at you with his assault laser, which he does get a +2 step in, which is negated by his wound penalty. So, since he's panicking, okay, you're gonna act.
I'm gonna interrupt him.
Okay.
And this is gonna suck a lot, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He doesn't have a gun anymore.
Oh, you mean because you got shot in the neck? He dropped it.
No. Well, what? Oh, can I do that?
I mean, you could spend a hero point to.
Yes.
Yes,
that's what I want to do instead of interrupting and rolling a shit roll on psychokinesis to pull the gun from his hand. Yes.
Oh,
that's
okay. Because you said he doesn't have a gun anymore, so I thought you were okay. All right. So because you're spending a hero point on a narrative push, basically. So he gets shot in the neck, and his assault laser goes flying in the hallway. So he's going to spend his round drawing his high-powered laser pistol because he doesn't have the assault laser anymore. And then it's Irene. It's back to you. Do you want to do anything, or do you want to see? I mean, this guy's fucked up. You're pretty confident Cole can just 2-tap this guy.
I mean, just to be on the safe side, I am going to go ahead and roll psychokinesis to try and pull that gun to me.
Okay.
The assault laser.
Okay.
The one that he dropped.
Okay.
So I'm at a -5.
Okay. Part of the cards.
Yep. Holy shit balls! It's mine.
Yeah.
I think if you try to lift an object that someone else is holding, they get a resistance.
No. I want the
He
one that he
dropped it.
dropped.
Oh, yeah, my guy. Okay. So on an average, you can move it 5 meters. I'm saying it's like halfway to you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you're like pulling it through the air. It just flies through the air. All right,
I'll take it.
Cole, you want to continue this Splinter Cell moment?
Yeah, I will pop him again.
Okay.
Okay. That's an advance, I think?
Excellent. Excellent, yeah. Okay, so 1d6 plus 8. Oh, nice.
14.
Okay, so with just like precise movements, you like duck down and pop him right up under his helmet, just koosh, right through the skull. He's dead. All right, the hallway's clear.
It's clear.
Cool. I'm gonna run forward and I'm gonna switch my laser pistol in my secret holster with the high-powered laser pistol.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah.
I mean, Irene will pick up the big shit gun that he dropped and she was trying to pull, and also hand it to Hypoest.
Okay.
There you go.
And that's a high-powered?
High-powered laser pistol, and then he just handed you an assault laser. But I think you guys have like a crap ton of assault lasers from the last time you fought Saladrin.
Yeah,
Right,
I
but
still
we
have...
don't have any with us right now.
True. So there
Yeah.
you go. You have a high-powered laser pistol and an assault laser on you.
Yeah, I already had the assault laser stats. Or no, I have a different laser stat. But I'll add that one.
Hey,
I just dropped
I'm
the pill.
so glad that went down like that. That was awesome for Bax. just kind of went in there, just two tapped
Fuck
commandos.
that was awesome for all of us.
Yeah, I know.
Agreed.
But it's nice to, Anyway, okay, so there you guys are. You're at the airlock. Who has vac suits? Who does not? We established. I know at least Irene does not have one.
I think it's everybody except Irene is vacuum capable.
Okay, and you still have mag boots on though, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mag boots.
Well, Elise is AFK right now, so oh, she's back. Okay.
I have a vacuum collar, so good.
Which is a functional vacuum suit. Yeah. All right. So you just have to open the airlock and make a dash to the Involucre. What is your order? The gangplank is probably do 2x2.
Me?
But if you're running, you might want to go one at a time just so you don't collide with each other in 0G.
Me probably, and then... Well, let's... Irene in front, and then me.
Okay. So that you basically, if anything happens, Irene is first.
First one in the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Razik and Elise and Cole behind. That way someone can get Razik if he starts freaking out.
Okay, so Razik in the middle, Elise, then Cole in the caboose?
Unless they have any problems with that. That was just my thinking.
No, I wanted to be one of the last ones in case something
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah, High Voice is like, you, then me, then you, and then you, and then you. Got it.
Like that?
In a strange display of leadership capability. It's almost like it's his class.
Okay.
What?
So
Strange, I know. More likely than you think.
because normally the cylinder is pressurized and has atmosphere, right? The airlocks aren't designed with a lot of capacity for them. So probably two of you could fit in an airlock at a time, but you guys might be able to squeeze three in so that the second group, Razik, Elise, Cole, that way they're with Razik, right? So Irene and Hypoas, you guys will go first.
Cool.
All right, so you guys enter the airlock. Irene just exhales until there's no breath left in her lungs.
Yep.
It depressurizes. Your head starts swimming. Everything feels crazy. Your body feels like it's on fire because your blood is, not supposed to work like this.
It's boiling cold.
Yeah, exactly. It's boiling cold. The doors open. Irene, you run. You make it to the Involucre. You don't even allow it to finish repressurizing. You force it open. So, you get this blast of air as you shove your way in and close the airlock behind you, and you just collapse to the ground, gasping for air. Hypoas is next. Hypoas runs. Hypoas isn't as much in a hurry. Hypoas allows the airlock to do its repressurization cycle for coming out and helping Irene probably to the med bay.
Yeah.
I mean, mechanically Irene's fine, but she just did a hot walk through vacuum. Okay, Razik, Elise, and Cole, you guys all get into the airlock. It depressurizes. Razik, roll a d10.
Yes.
Have I rolled a 10 before? I don't think so. I think my last one was 9.
A 10. Act normally.
Hey!
Alright, in a moment of strange cognizance, unexpected coherence, the airlock opens, and Razik does exactly what he's supposed to do, and he runs across. Razik, give me an awareness check.
That's the thing I'm super good at, but never rolls well.
You just have to.
Wow, that's a stellar.
Okay. As you run across this short gangplank, you kind of look around, and you see the Saldrosi fighter turn to the Involucre, and you make it to the Involucre.
Well, then I'm just gonna key up on the comm saying like, well, actually I don't have. I have the spacesuit. I can't. So, since I'm in the Involucre with the other two, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I just immediately pop my helmet as soon as possible, and I say the fighter's coming back.
Okay, Alicia, you're gonna run?
I want to like get to the captain's chair.
Okay.
Just
I figured once you put Irene... Actually, no, you probably... No, because Razik is crazy. Yeah, as soon as you got Irene in the med bay, you're running up to the pilot's chair. So yeah, you're already on the way. Alicia, you're gonna run? That's the plan. No one said anything.
Yeah, no one said anything, so yeah.
Alright, Alicia, you start running. And then the catwalk explodes in front of you. And then the catwalk explodes behind you. As the twin-mounted cannon of the fighter basically cuts on either side of you and tears the catwalk free. And your mag boots are still sealed to it as it starts to list and spin off into the empty docking cylinder. Cole, you witnessed that from the open airlock. Now, this is 0G. You can just kick off and get to the Involucre. But now you see Elise, who you just met, is just kind of spinning off. And the fighter is kind of barreling down on the position where she was.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
It sounds like Cole hesitates for a moment.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, can I jump towards her?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ask if I can use my psychokinesis to pull myself to the ship.
Okay. Yeah, you can do both of those things. Now, moving in 0G, if I were correct, is an acrobatics check.
Aye.
All right. Oh, boy.
So give me an acrobatics check, Cole.
Okay.
Oh, you have some ranks in acrobatics.
I do.
Fortuitous. With a +1 step. Also fortuitous. That's a fail. Not fortuitous. Yep. A titular Bex roll, I see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I have great ideas.
All right, Cole kicks off.
That great.
But her angle's wrong. Okay, Alicia, you want to do a psychokinesis check?
Yeah, do I have any minuses? Because it's not something that's usually done.
Well, you're trying to Last Jedi back to the ship?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's not really a thing. So I'm gonna give you a -2.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, barely failed.
Okay, Alicia, you reach out with your mind and you thrust your hand out for emphasis, as you're literally cartwheeling through empty space, and as even though your vision is spinning like crazy, you see the Saldrin fighter scream past Cole and come alongside you. The cockpit pops open, and a figure leaps and lands perfectly, mag boots attached on the opposite side. And when he lands, it sort of knocks the catwalk, so it crashes into a wall and then starts floating off the wall at a much slower speed, and it's no longer tumbling, it's now listing. And of course, the person now face to face to you on this floating catwalk is Stosis Gern.
God
He presses the external speaker button on his helmet, and he says, "I was hoping it would be this, Starkeeper. Time to see." And he ignites his psionic glaive. "If the Starkeepers live up to their name, or if we have truly surpassed them."
So, can I vibro shock him in one hand and Psyblade in the other?
Absolutely, yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. All right.
I assume I still get the minuses for using it two-handed, right?
We're going to theater the mind, but we are going to roll initiative here. The people who are going to roll initiative, I'm going to put your tokens out. And I remembered to make a Stosis Gern token. There you go. Look, behold, Stosis Gern token. We're all very pleased. And Elise, and I made a. This is the first time we actually have a Cole token, so there's a Cole token. And unfortunately,
Hey!
Irene and Razik, I don't think there's much you guys can do, but I'm going to put Hypoas down because I assume Hypoas is stuff that has to do. Okay, so those are the four people that are rolling initiative. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
That's an excellent.
Stosis failed by 1. Oh, at least he failed 2. That's rough. All right, so I think Hypost got an excellent at least, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 1 away from a stellar, but that's okay.
And then Cole got an average. And then Stosis and Elise failed. Stosis got the higher fail. Okay. I post. You got to the ship. I mean, you got to the cockpit of the ship.
And we have big boy guns on the outside, right?
Yes. However, the only ones you can man from the pilots are the forward weapons, not the turrets. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Razik could man the turrets, but he's insane, which could
He's
be fun.
insane.
Y'all want to do that? Let's do that. Razik, roll.
I mean, I wasn't
Oh,
gonna
boy.
ask him to.
All right, Razik, man. Since you asked him to, I'm gonna throw him in initiative at the end.
No, I don't like. I wasn't going to ask him to.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, Razik being crazy will do it. What do you think? What do you think, new guy?
Oh, D10 above 6 and above, he does it. 1 and 5, he does something that would be considered insane and probably go somewhere like have breakfast or something.
Okay, cool. Oh,
He goes and do it.
all right. Razik mans the bottom turret because that's the quickest one to
God
get
damn
to.
it.
I like
boy.
it. Okay.
Rizik, do you even have anything in heavy weapons? I take that to mean no.
That silence
Nope,
speaks
no, no.
volumes.
It's that silence is so loud.
Silence is deafening.
I imagine if I use the front weapons on my space yacht, that it'll kind of just blow everything generally in the area up.
I mean, it's probably the same weapons that the fighter has, maybe a little more juice. Because the Involucre is not a combat vessel, so it doesn't have like.
I just don't want it to be like, oh, I shoot at the guy and blow both him and Elise up
To smithereens, right? Yeah. There would be penalties to aim at such a small target. Yeah.
Are we pod racing?
Kind of sounds like we're pod racing.
Would this be a heavy weapon roll?
Well, for starters, I'm going to go ahead and just expedite things. The first thing you're going to have to do is spool up the Involucre, which is going to be a 3 impulse action. So
yeah. Okay, well, I'm doing that then.
All right, Cole, you're up. You are you are flying through vacuum right now, and even if you were on target, the target has moved.
Okay.
However, because well, no, that's not how vacuum works. Okay, your options are to make an acrobatics check to kind of adjust your course.
My combat tracker's not showing the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's not?
Kind of have to.
Oh my
I'm
tracker
showing
saying
Irene Spec Ops.
Your combat tracker is saying what?
Irene Spec Ops operators in the high post. Basically, the last time we were in combat was with them.
Are you guys on the fire expanse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say
Mine-
refresh.
Yeah, mine looks all right.
Let me refresh.
I forgot to end that combat. Okay, I ended the combat on the abandoned section. It should be good now. Okay. All right, cool. So Cole, you're up. You want to do an acrobatics check to try to adjust course, or you can just like.
Yes.
I mean, you're flying through space, but you can do other stuff.
Yeah, I want to try and correct course because I don't want to be flying through space.
What's your destination?
Back to the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy, come on. Hey. I think that's a pass.
I think that's a pass.
Yeah.
Average. Okay.
That's
Alright,
average.
You kind of like swim over to the wall and kick off it towards the airlock above you. So you kind of like running parallel to the wall as you fly back up to the airlock.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be a 3 impulse action. All right. Stosis is going to act. All right, he's going to use. Can you mute? Thank you. Okay, so if he wants to take this action, it has to be his first action. So he's going to do Dragon's Aura. We've seen before last session, but you're going to make opposed telepathy checks, and he is going to expend psionic effort to get a +3. He needs a 7. He fucking failed, so you don't actually need to check.
Okay.
Alright, he fails, so nothing happens. That's a 3 impulse action of him. I mean, you can feel him trying to probe your mind and make you doubt, but nothing. You ain't about that life.
Good for him.
No X to doubt.
So I get the usual binary style minuses, even though I'm using one of them as a vibrochakram, correct?
I mean, rules is written, but they are my rules, so yes. Because rules is written says you can dual wield side blades, but you did ask earlier if you can wield one and then the other, and I said yes, so go for it.
Cool. It's interesting because the vibrochakram's a -1 and the side blade's just a regular flat d20. So vibrochakram first. That's a stellar.
Okay, he is going to block as a 1 impulse reaction.
Okay.
So he makes his pole side blade attack, and it's a canceling check, so he can reduce your success or completely negate it if you get stellar.
Okay.
He gets a +1. He needs a 7 or higher. Oh my god.
Okay. Well,
I guess he'll die. Was this
9,
was this the
AP2.
vibrochakram? Okay.
Yes.
AP2. So that's still has 3 armor after AP. That is 6 twice. That's 2 light wounds. Oh, did you take a -1 step because of his defensive skill?
I did not.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure even if you got a 6 on it, you rolled a nat 20, so even if you got a 6, that would still be a stellar, wouldn't it? Okay. But keep that in mind. All melee attacks get a -1 against Stosis.
Okay.
Okay, let me adjust his initiative, and then you can make your second attack.
Okay, this is with the -1. Aww.
That's a miss. Okay, that was a 3 impulse action?
Yes.
Alright, Razik. Give me a D10, boy. A 1?
I believe.
A 1, huh? You flee.
Oh boy.
Okay, you get in the cannon, you turn it on, and then you immediately turn off the cannon. No, you leave the cannon on, and you just run. You run back to your room. All right, that's a 2 impulse move action.
Theatrically speaking, it's when I turn on the cannon, the lock thing shows up like the target. You know, like in all video games, you see your target, and then the little thing.
Yeah.
I see it's him. I'm like, oh, not again! And I just run to my room.
Oh,
right, high post.
Zeke.
Involucre's now powered on.
Am I like facing them?
Probably not perfectly. You might be able to see
How-
them out of your cockpit window.
How far away are they?
When they're hurtling away, I'd say like 30 meters.
Would it be a move for me to drive into them?
That would be a move. Actually, technically, all your checks are making a skill checks, so they're all 3 impulse checks.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're
I
just
just
to be piloting. Yeah.
I wasn't sure how far I could go in like my 3 impulse.
You could
Pretty damn far.
pretty damn far. You're in a spaceship. Yeah.
Okay.
A
I
very,
want to
very
angle
fast
it.
spaceship.
I want to angle it like directly. Well, first I'm gonna get on comms
Oh, she's AFK, but I'll relay. Go ahead.
Elise. All I'm telling Elise is like, "Hey, hop on."
Okay.
And then I intend to drive the ship into him, but next to Elise.
Okay, that's going to be a very difficult pinpoint accuracy. We're talking about
Highly,
a
but-
4-meter long stretch of catwalk that you're trying to collide with half of.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to give you a -3 on your piloting check.
A -3?
You're trying to hit.
Okay.
You're literally trying to hit
I
like.
was expecting like a -2, but that's fine.
That's just, you're like
Um,
shooting a womp rat at Beggar's Canyon.
That's okay. Sure wish I had some of that analgesic spray right now. I feel like Elise would tell me not to do this, but
Uh, Hey,
I
hey,
feel
babe.
like shooting it is even
At least
less
he's
likely
ramming
to happen.
the catwalk you're on.
Not Elise. Hypoest?
I mean-
Hypoist, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's trying to aim for the bad guy.
I heard.
Yeah. I told her to hop on.
Okay. Well, she was
So-
AFK, so,
so
I was
she can-
relaying. Okay.
Yeah, so she can
I'll try.
jump.
I'll try.
She could jump. She could use a reaction to jump. If
Okay.
she spends a hero point.
-3-step piloting check.
That's a -4, my guy. But I only need like a 7.
Okay, we can do it. Just don't roll like Bex.
Oh,
Oh,
you.
But it's okay, because oh no, I can't use a hero point in this
You're in
instance
combat.
because we're in combat.
Yo, you maxed that negative die. You put that all the
Yep.
way to 11.
If the D20 would have passed, But-
yeah.
but that's- I was gonna have a minus either way. So
okay. Now the question is, do I have you like completely overshoot, or instead nail Elise? I think
Both of us.
I think neither. I think you just barely missed your calculation on the Involucre, and you're gonna careen across the catwalk, like scraping
I'm on?
across the hull. No.
Oh, no.
You're
okay.
good. You're good. This is the one Elise's on. Elise, you can take a reaction to try to leap to the Involucre, or you can just hang on to the catwalk for dear life as the Involucre blasts through you, basically.
this works.
Hypos did tell me to jump, right?
That's true.
I'm gonna try jumping then.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics
You've got
check.
mag boots.
That's the stellar.
Nice.
All right, so Elise, seeing the Involucre coming, jumps off right as it slams into just like kind of nicks the side of the catwalk. Elise jumps off, the catwalk goes tumbling past, and she slams her mag boots into the side of the Involucre.
Tunk.
So Cole, you're going up, right? And you watch the Involucre fly down past you. And then you see the catwalk with the Saldrin like spinning wildly, going up past you, going much faster than you. And then you probably hear him go like, Team Saldrosi Empire is blasting off again.
Nice. Can I take a shot at him as he flies by?
The answer is yes, but the chances of you landing a hit on him while he's like just spinning, I would give you like mad penalties. Also, while you're in 0G, you're supposed to take a -1 penalty to all physical activities, including your attack check. So,
Okay.
That's okay. We let Elise. Okay, so this would be like a -5 before your -1 penalty. This would be total of -6. You get a +1, so
I
-5.
+2.
I mean, I did it.
A +2.
Why do you get +2? Oh, because he's your
the guy.
Okay, so -4. -4.
Okay.
I mean, that's possible.
Just
I'll try.
don't roll like Caddy.
I mean, nothing can go wrong.
Yeah,
here.
the worst thing that can happen is you miss. So like, okay,
Oh,
that was intense.
Mine technically works.
I should have
as
known better.
planned.
All right, you just fire off a round. You know, you don't even know where it lands. Just you know.
She also maxed out her minus.
I know, and
What's
she
going on
was
tonight?
one away from the worst roll you could possibly get with that modifier. Yeah. All right. So you rattle off a shot, and you make it to the. Well, that was Hypo's turn, right? So on your turn, you make it to the airlock. You're back on the airlock. Oh, and Elise did a 1 impulse. You know what? Combat's over. Stosis is flying off. Unless you guys turn around.
I fully intend to turn around and like try to hit him again.
Okay.
unless Elise's like got other plans. I'm at least turning around to pick Cole up.
Okay.
Here's the thing: is if he's close enough, I can just keep throwing my vibro chakram at him from on top of the ship.
Well, remember, the ship accelerating just kind of made it roll, and so it's going really fast in the opposite direction.
That's fair.
Like we're in 0G, we're in vacuum. There's no friction. He's going away.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. No, I'll get back in the ship.
He'll probably collide in another dock ship in short order. So if you guys just want to end combat and
I kind of
Pick
want
Cole up.
pick Call
this
up and
fighter
call
still-
out a scene. What?
Yeah.
Is this fighter still?
Yes, the
open?
fighter's still going to be a problem. So, but that won't be combat. That'll be like just a skill
No, I
check.
was thinking about getting inside of it.
It's a 2-person craft. The pilot is still in it. Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
It was a 2-person craft. He was the co-pilot. The pilot, you guys are going to have to contend with the fighter. Okay, so let's just go ahead and call that an encounter. Well done, everybody. Get another hero point for defeating Stosis Gern.
I love when you give us the big bad guy.
Right?
What did Caddy say?
I love when you give us a big bad guy and we're like, hey, I'm gonna hit him with my car.
Would you believe that that's not the first time that's happened in recent memory? Right, Vegas?
Yep. Yep.
I had to spend a hero point to do that reaction, right?
No, it was just a
No,
one impulse
it was
reaction.
just a reaction. I
Yeah,
had.
yeah, it was a
Oh,
one
okay.
impulse reaction. If you'd failed, you would have, and you just would have given initiative back to Stosis, and he would have cut you.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are all inside the Involucre, and you now have
We picked Cole up.
yeah, you now have
Cool.
a fighter on your butt. I don't think anyone has heavy weapons, right? So none of you are turreters.
No,
Nope.
but if I could see it, I could throw things at it from the bridge of the ship.
We're talking space, though.
I could still
I
probably
mean, anyone can try to use the turrets. We're just
I
not
could
trained.
totally
in it.
try.
So
Yeah,
I mean, just the fact that actually
Heavy weapon is strength agility. Or no, strength intelligence.
intelligence, which means
So,
even
smart people?
untrained, I have a really good chance at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to man the turret?
Yeah, I will assume Irene has like caught her breath and
Yeah, and then got up in the top turret because
Yeah.
she thinks that Razik's in the bottom turret.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
and
you
well,
guys
that's
are
where,
you
that's
guys
where
are,
she saw him go.
you guys are leaving the station. Like you can see the portal exit, right? And you're Hypos is weaving past dock ships, and Irene gets into the turret. It's probably already facing the rear. Let's be real. And then you see the Saldrosi fighter screaming at you. Give me a heavy weapons check.
Can I jump in the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at a -2 because of wound penalties. Do I have time? No, never mind. I don't. Fuck it. -2.
Oof.
Are we counting this as combat?
No.
Can I spend a hero point?
Yes.
Hero point spent. That is an average success.
All right, you slam into the fighter. It's on fire. Smoke screaming off of it. It's kind of listing. It's not destroyed. Cole, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my ability. What is ability? Adaptable?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Not adaptable.
The one that gives me
self-reliance.
Self-reliance. Yeah,
Once
that
per
one.
session, you can get a +1 step bonus to a skill check you're untrained in.
Nice.
Okay, go for it.
So, oh, that's minus. Whoops. I don't want to do that.
No.
That's fine.
I was I really wanted this to be your moment. Do you want a hero point?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try and,
I'll take a hero.
Okay.
I'll use my hero point that I just used.
So Cole
that I just got.
fires off some rounds past the fighter, probably hitting some poor other guy's ship behind the fighter, and then kind of like
I don't know how
works-
many people survived.
works her way like through space, like bam, 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 and then finally nails the fighter, and it just blows up. And Hypois, now you no longer have an active scan on you. You kick on the stealth systems you guys installed during the 3-month time here at Dubkey 4, and you're able to slip past the Saldrosi frigate. You guys are scot-free.
I wanna take a minute for us to, like, once we're well past the frigate, kind of look back on the station.
Okay.
Because I don't know that any bad boys are going to be left alive after the Celdrin invade that place. So I'll key up the like shipwide comms and request a moment of silence for Dubkey 4. They had some great parties, and I'm gonna miss driving there. If you would like to say any words over the comms in remembrance of Dubkey 4, please feel free to stop by the captain's chair. I will let y'all key up.
And
know what
Just
software.
pouring a drink from my
in Razik's chambers, where he's hiding underneath the bed, he kind of peeks out and looks over at the window to try to get a look at Dubkey 4. And Aloa kind of steps into his view, and she says, "Another perfectly functioning society you leave in ruins."
As if you would have done better.
She just shrugs and vanishes.
Got her.
All right, Captain, you gonna chart a hyperspace course?
Is Cole still down in the?
I assume now that the threat's passed, you know the people in the turret's probably dismounted.
Okay. Then I guess I'll ask Cole, like, so where should we drop you off?
And Cole, anywhere in the wild cluster, you'd be able to get your way home.
I don't know where that is.
The orange is the wild cluster.
Oh. Okay.
And by orange, he clearly means yellow.
That is a light orange.
It's
As a
yellow,
dark yellow.
yellow orange.
It is
Is
kind
it-
of right in the middle. I would say like marigold, which is pretty yellow.
I'm just giving him a hard time.
Yeah, Kalia would be fine. Kalia? What is it?
Kalia. Kalia.
Kalia
Yeah.
system.
The Kalia system.
If
All
it's
right.
not too far out of your way.
All right, everybody. It looks like we're stopping at Inzad.
Nice. That's
Okay.
like full circle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Inzad is the only like planet in the Kalia system. So
Yeah.
all right,
Which planet was the last one we saw my brother at? Just curious.
Inzad.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, oh, perfect. Let's
Okay.
drop by Inzad.
So course laid in for a series of jumps to the Kalia system. When you arrive at the Kalia system, you'll be out of gas, so you'll need to refuel.
Oh,
And
shit. We don't
take-
have money.
yeah. You do have like an armory filled with assault lasers. Also
Yeah,
sell for
I can-
something.
Yeah, but I don't want to sell them to just anybody. We aren't a militia. Did we lose the hover bike? I didn't pick up my
Oh,
hover
we
bike.
finally used it and you lost it. Oh, F's in
I don't
chat for the hover
deserve a
bike.
hover bike.
F's in chat for the hover
I
bike.
can't take care of
All right,
it.
so,
I'm not responsible.
You guys are en route to the Kalia system. You guys just want to have one last kind of scene with everybody gathering in the lounge. We can do it like the next morning so that Razik is no longer insane. You can heal that debility, you guy.
Yeah, and the graze because they can't go away without it.
Right.
I'll heal everything aside from the light wound. Actually,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the next day, so light wound's gone as well. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, light wounds are gone. Do I have to wait on the moderate wound
Yeah.
healing
Let's
though?
just So you guys are all gathering in the lounge. You have Cole the passenger.
Awkwardly making batches of tea and the cheapest possible
I mean, I'm just giving you
rations.
a last minute interaction with Cole, but if there isn't something to say, then we could just, call it a session.
No. I'm making tea and
Okay.
some cheap ass rations because I'm a good host. Thank you.
Well, Cole,
Yes.
thank you for rescuing me. I believe I forgot to actually thank you.
I think you might be right, but I don't think you were quite in your right mind, so I'll let it slip past this time.
Is Cole still like in
Did it sh-
full armor?
In
face
full-
concealed?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's still in full suit.
I'll hand her a mug of tea and some of the brown ration.
Yeah, so about that,
About what, darling?
who are you working for?
Yes, I had the same questions, although I was going to work to it with a little more tact. I was still like force Irene to scoot further in on the bench and like sit down.
Who are you working for?
The people.
Yeah, we don't have any masters.
Well, see, that's funny because neither do I.
What's insight? How's that
Empathy.
work? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have like negative that.
You know what? I'm doing it anyway.
No,
I
wait,
don't care.
wait. Hypoas can do it and can get a +1 step help from your ridiculous ass.
I'm actually trying to get answers because I want to know how she knew what she knew.
Razik could actually help. I'm trained in empathy.
Well, we already established the narrative that it's
Yeah.
Irene and Hypoas.
Okay,
so.
as long as someone is helping me, then I have a +1 and then a -1 and then a +1 again. Okay.
Oh, what's empathy?
What am I supposed to roll and I don't remember?
Don't worry about it. As a guest character, we'll just kind of roll with it. All right, with an excellent success, you can you detect that. What your suspicions are probably correct that Cold is hiding something, but you only just met her, so you're not quite sure what that means.
Yeah. Hypoest will kind of split the green ration away from his brown ration and hand the green rations, like slide it over to Irene, and then say, I understand if you don't have a boss or a master of any sorts. I mean, you want us to head back to the wild cluster to take you home, which tells me more than I need to know really about where your allegiances lie, and that seems to be with you. Nothing wrong with that. We are mostly curious because you were privy to information that even we couldn't gain access to. And we want to know how you could know about where our friend had been gone, or rather, who had, like, you knew who had taken him, you knew where he was, you knew even on the ship where he was. How do you have access to that kind of recon?
Well, that's actually my specialty for the most part. Getting information that people don't want me to know.
Do you have a phone number? No.
Business card, please.
We all I mean to say really is that we try to gain access to information constantly and never have a reliable source. And here you are, magically a reliable source. So I would
That's fair.
like to keep in contact at some point. If there's a place we could go to inquire after you. I imagine you're not usually a very easy person to find.
That's true. I can say that if you need to get in touch with me, you can get a message to me through the journalist, Maria Genova.
Ma- Maria Genova. Okay.
Do we recognize that name at all?
No.
Jacob?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so, but
Other than that, only a few things from me, really. Thank you for letting me have the spirit stick for so long. One, thank you for saving Razik's life. He has saved my life more than I can count. Would literally not be breathing if it weren't for him. Over and over again. I know he didn't give that impression initially, but he really is someone special to me. He is a valued member of this community, and even if he hadn't been saved my life, his usefulness doesn't preclude his value. But it was a great relief to see him safe, and I know you are responsible for that, and he did not make it easy on you. I would hope that we could work again in the future and you could get to know us better on better terms. Maybe see what we're about, what our goals are, really what we're trying to do. And if you could find some information on a Dorak man with incredible powers, he's supposed to be the most difficult creature to track in the fire expanse at this moment. So I feel like it's a worthy challenge.
Hmm.
I cannot tell you why. It is not my information to give, but it would be worth it.
All right. So, I'll have to see what I can come up with. And it was actually very charming to meet all of you. I think we might be able to do business again in the future someday. Maybe.
Thank you, Cole. And Hyperwest will start cleaning up dishes, including Cole's full mug of tea.
super duper brief.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
Irene's gonna get Cole's attention with just a, and if anyone tracks us down and I find out they got the information from you, I will find you and I will translocate you.
Well, I should expect nothing less, but I don't give up information that easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we'll see if you find someone offering the right price.
You are really delightful, darling.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you too.
Okay.
I really.
Yeah. This is gonna go on for some time. I'm gonna wrap things up. Okay. So the last scene of the night is you guys arriving at Inzad, and Cole disembarks. You know, she's got her things. She's leaving the crew behind, And when she's a significant distance away, maybe down a few roads, her personal comm keys up. She pulls it up, and in text it says "contract fulfilled, ingots inbound," and she just nods and carries on her way. That's session. All right, Vegas.
Damn it!
Vegas, you wanted to you wanted to do something of a shout out?
Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you that are still with us, those of you that are watching the VOD on YouTube at a later time, thank you for watching, etc., etc., etc. Obviously, check us out on Twitter at Dire Roll for all of the news, all that fun stuff. Bex, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and thank you on behalf of all of us. It has been an absolute blast of a session. We can't wait to have you back. And tying into that, those of you watching, if you want to see/hear more from our wonderful guest today, Bex, and this is also self-serving, you can check out Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop, a D&D 5e podcast available on all major podcast services, also at podbean.com. All you have to do is it's under redpageproductions.podbean.com is the homepage of Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop. It's a lot of fun. Bex is wonderful there. I also am on the podcast, but not nearly as cool as she is.
It has a steampunky vibe, if that tickles your interest.
Yeah, it's got this really cool like pulp era comics / steampunk / big city organized crime sort of thing. It's I
Yeah.
can't explain
So
it. You
fun.
have to listen.
1920s kind of like
Yeah.
mystery feel.
Yeah. It's a blast. So again, that's Astonishing Tales from Around the Tabletop, redpageproductions.podbean.com, where you can go get your fill of more Bex in her I won't say natural environment, but less guest environment.
Yeah, or more
More
permanent.
established.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna shout out Astonishing Tales, so you did it for me. So that thank you. So yeah, Bex, thanks for joining us. I hope you had fun. We definitely did, and hopefully we'll get you in here some other time.
I had a lot of fun, and I hope that I can come back sometime. You guys are great.
For sure. We
Unacceptable.
were getting tired of PR anyway. Don't tell them.
I love PR. PR is great.
I'm just kidding. PR, if you're listening, I'm just kidding. I love you. Anyway, that's the session, everybody. I hope you guys had a good New Year, and we will see you on the 10th. Next Sunday. Everybody have a great night, great week, and good night.
Good night.
Hi.
I'm dabbing.
I'm
Good night.
dancing.